you are the top seeded team in your regional and then would be in the area, teams are going to be coming after you, and you kind of know that down the stretch of the season.
Yeah, I mean when you get that when you get that respect across your area, uh, you beat teams 2-3 years in a row. They have that game marked on their calendar. Say, hey, we got to get it done. We got to go in there with some intensity, and coach puts an extra emphasis on that kind of stuff. So especially today, like Woodward, they're going to come out hot. I would imagine both sides. So Alva, and they know that coming in too. They know every team has them marked on their calendar. Say, hey, that'd be a big win to get. So they're prepared for it too.
And as far as these two teams' meetings on the season, they've crossed paths in the week capital tournament. There at Chisholm High School, it was the winners semifinal on the girls' side as Alva was successful, 54-39. If you remember, Kylie Adair, fantastic in that one, 19 points. Hadley Ohm right there as well with 18 of her own and a double-double in that game for her. The big post for Alva, those two, Spirit Thanes and Asia Blackledge also as well, another fantastic player for Alva. Kind of those three, if you will, as we've talked to our guy Craig Kilman over there, the Alva Goldbug broadcaster, and he basically has put it simply, this team goes as far as those three go, and they're three really stout players, but they're a trio that the rest of the team, when you watch them, definitely feeds off their energy. When it's Kylie getting after it on the defensive end, up high, guarding whoever's best wing players, or whether it's Hadley trying to shut down the post, and you got Asia, who's a good two-way player, obviously good defensively, but also can start piling up in bunches when it comes to scoring. All three of those girls capable of going for 20-plus on any given night. And so when you got a trio like that, one that's played together a little bit, Ely, that could be really intimidating for other teams, knowing that those three are going to be rock solid no matter what happens.
Yeah, it can, and I think the biggest thing with Alva is, a lot of teams have that one guy, or that one girl, and some teams have those two. Not very many have those three.
Yeah.
And to get a team like that has those three players that kind of do it all for you, not only do they have that, but they have the other two on the court that play well off of them. They're okay with, being selfless and letting those three take the bulk of the work on the offensive end, the defensive end. And when you can have that, you get the record that they have, the repetition that they do every day. They definitely have a good solid foundation for them. So, and they have.
And you mentioned those other two being Miley Nettles and Kaylin Woods, girls that, like you said, play well around that big trio and, catch them in the right environments. We've seen Nettles go off from deep. She's a shooter, and Woods kind of a do-it-all. Defensively does the dirty work, if you will, and then offensively gets opportunities, clean it up. Some of those missed opportunities, very solid, are the Ladybugs in that right. And again, the Boomers had fallen 54-39 in that contest to Alva back at the week capital. But this is a different Woodward team. When you look at it, yeah, they're 8-13 on the season. We talked about it in the coaches show where you look at things on paper. They've lost 6 of their last 7, and that sounds rough, but when you look at the quality of opponents, when it comes to that, 5 of those 6 losses, Ely, have come against ranked teams, and highly ranked teams at that. So you're not necessarily playing just whoever.
Yeah, and sorry to cut you off, but you've also seen this Woodward girls team beat highly ranked opponents. You know what this team is capable of, so you can't take them lightly. They sometimes don't have their best nights, on certain nights of the week, but they can go off against anybody. They're capable of quite literally anything. So, Alva's definitely not going to take it for a slouch.
That they are, and they didn't in that week capital tournament game for sure. But the Boomers have evolved since then. Remember, that was back all the way, if you will, kind of start of the new year, right? So, back in December. No, I'm right. I'm getting my wires crossed. But my point being, this Woodward team since then has gone through a lot. Obviously, Kaylee Mills went through her injury, was out extended time, returned a week ago, and had a solid game against Elgin off the bench, 12 points, led the team. Tuesday night, got a better dose of minutes against Kingfisher. The Boomers were in that game in the first half. Kingfisher, as they do, you start making mistakes. They pile it up on you before you know it, you're down 20. But she settled in, and on top of that, and we've talked about this a lot with Coach Jones and the girls, but that has forced Taylor Floyd, a Bailey Nelson, a Caitlin Culp, a Zoe Chavez, Al Howard, it's forced those girls, in the absence of Kaylee, to all carry a little bit more of a load, and they've responded well. We've seen Caitlin and Taylor have multiple double-digit nights. We've seen Ella and Zoe also provide big moments for that.
On your side that, have meant the most. Your two parents, your two biggest supporters, they get to experience that with you, and everybody's celebrating you.
Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Vance also has a great selection of quality pre-owned vehicles. No matter if your credit is good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, Vance is the home of the 100% credit approval, and we almost always beat your bank. Plus, we have 0% financing on select new models. And this month, Vance is donating $50 for every vehicle sold to help the Woodward County.
Take on the winner of Weatherford Clinton. Should they lose, they take on the loser of Weatherford Clinton. So, depending on how, because everybody says, well, it's technically smaller, and I agree. So what do we call it? Just the Coliseum? What do we go with here?
I was a fan of the bigger house, but
it's technically not bigger. That's the
not
problem.
Bigger. The smaller big house.
The smaller house. Either way, it's going to be a beautiful facility, updated, if you will. So excited to open that new chapter for the OSSA for these kids. We talked about with Brian Lesser and Van Shea, Ivan, about them doing that reveal show for the classes, right, for the brackets, if you will, releasing the seating. And they said, that kind of coincided with things changing, going from the big house to the new venue, the new beautiful.
Have you been inside of it yet?
I haven't yet. So I've talked to some people, say it is nice, right? So
I bet it is. I would imagine so.
It'd have to be brand new, but so all about starting new chapters this season, new memories.
Ready to go call some games in there.
Let's hope. We got plenty of area teams to do so. If not, hey, hopefully maybe one of these Woodward teams could get there. But both teams going through their warm-ups. We'll step aside for a final pregame break. On the other side, we'll have your keys to the game, your national anthem, your starting lineup, and opening tip-off. It's all coming up. Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Keep your home safe and secure with Arlo Secure from Pioneer. Our battery-operated doorbell cameras and solar-powered outdoor cameras make it easier than ever to protect your home. Enjoy 2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Supporting communities in every way, Steeling State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome. Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Steeling State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Steeling State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Hungry? Head to Longshots Bar and Grill in downtown Woodward. Bring the whole crew for juicy ribeye steaks, giant burgers, wings from mild to flaming hot, fresh salads, and more. There's something for everyone, including the kids. Planning a party or team celebration? Check out the upstairs golf and gun bays or ask about our group catering options. Longshots Bar and Grill, downtown Woodward's favorite hangout and the official home of the Boomer Coaches Show every Wednesday from 6 to 7. Come hungry, leave happy, and make it a night to remember.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Jimmy Petcourt, Boomer Fieldhouse, Tyler Riggs, Ely Noble with you tonight, and it is filling up. These two teams separated by only an hour, and here in western Oklahoma with bigger schools, that's a short distance. For a lot of people, that may be longer. We got a great home section already packed up. Alva, of course, no surprise, representing well on the visitor side. But Ely, as we look to keys to the game here, you talked about it. Coach Jeremy Jones doing a great job with this Alva squad. It's about all of the Josephs tonight. Jeremy, Casey, and Nathan.
They're
all
chatting it
going
up
at
right now.
Yes. Jones cubed, if you will. And then, of course, assistant coaches involved with that. But Salva team, when I look at it, I mean, defensively they get after you. They squeeze you out on possessions. They've got length. They've got post play down low. They could shoot. So I'm trying to say they kind of could do it all, Lely. How do the Boomers try to find a way past this very talented Goldberg squad.
I think the biggest thing is giving yourself a chance at the end. I mean, if you let this Alva team get a lead on you, it's over from there. I mean, they play with a lot of intensity, and they're very good at front running. They feed off each other's energy. So if you can, keep it within 5, 6, 7 points throughout the game, and maybe even try to get a lead early, is the biggest thing against this Alva squad, because when they get rolling, they get rolling. But as does this Woodward squad. When they get rolling, they can do some great things too. So play together, keep yourself in it through the first 3 quarters.
Well, and those keys, I think, very on point, because you mentioned this Boomer squad. When they get rolling, they can do some great things. We've seen them beat number 8 Bethany. Bethany's remained in the top 10 all year in Class 4A, and the Boomers took care of them on the road. This Alva squad, you let them get that lead like you're talking about, they're going to choke you out. Yeah. I mean, they will TKO you, put the anaconda vice on you, however you want to talk about it. They will make it hard on you. It's kind of like playing a football team that likes to run the ball. They maximize those possessions. So giving yourself a chance at the end, that's kind of been, I guess, if you want to say, bugaboo of the Boomers this year, because, and the girls have talked about it, Coach Jones has talked about it, they've had plenty of half through the third quarter even, but there's something about trying to finish off that fourth quarter for them. So that's the goal for them, is trying to figure out a way to really
more games left before it's time to not lose again. So you gotta figure out your stride right now. You want to be playing your best ball going into district play.
And I think we're going to have a very special
junior night before senior night out here.
Yeah, got the Pee-wees, the kindergarten, WECC kids out here, so I think it might be singing the national anthem, but first we'll have a moment of silence, and we'll turn it over for that national anthem here momentarily.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome the Jimmy Peckford, the graduating class of 2038. From the Woodward Early Childhood Center, the kindergarten class would like to help celebrate the class of 2026. It wasn't long ago the seniors were walking the same halls they walk now. We are proud of you. Good luck and congratulations, seniors. And never forget, once a Boomer, always a Boomer. And now, if you are able, please remain standing while they honor the senior class and our great nation by singing our beloved national anthem.
To the Woodward Choir. That might be the best national anthem of the year, having all the kids. I want to say class of 2036? 2038?
Yeah.
We'll be drawing retirement by then, Ely.
You will.
Whoa, come on now.
I'll be just getting started. I won't even be as old as you are now.
Oh, come on now. No, that was
That was good.
That was great.
They're all smiling. It's actually really cool to see.
And a neat connection. You know, Troy Hartley, PA mentioned it. You know, having that connection from the time when they were a kid to seeing those seniors on the court now. That's a memory right there. I'm sure has jogged some of those seniors a little bit, saying, "Oh man, we're going way back." So, well, as we get to the starting lineups for both squads, for the Boomers, the big. Not actually. Kaylee Mills inserted back and started the last couple of games as she's returned.
Coach Jones has his 5 on his left without the warm-ups on, and Kaylee Mills.
And that makes sense because she really ramped up her activity Tuesday night. We saw her have a heavy complement of minutes, and then for Alva, the starting 5 that they've rolled with throughout that season is going to be Kylie Adair, as well as Miley Nettles, Kaylin Woods, Asia Blackledge, and Hadley Ohm. Among that lineup, you've got 3 seniors with Blackledge, Ohm, as well as Adair, and then 2 juniors in the likes of Nettles and Woods. So the big 3, if you will, as we've talked about them. Fantastic team overall is this Alva squad. They're going to be wearing their road black uniforms with the gold trimming down the side, some white as well. Numbers and text.
Number 15 in the starting lineup tonight.
Oh, Channing Ferguson. Okay, so a little change there. No Hadley Ohm. So no Hadley Ohm. That's the change tonight. Thought I saw her going through warm-ups, but maybe not the case. So that's kind of huge for the Boomers because Hadley Ohm, quite frankly, in the second half of that week capital game, took over down the stretch. So inserted will be Presley Jones. That was number 21 that we were talking about instead of Hadley Ohm. So that's the change, if you will, for the Gold
Look how long
so
the high 5 lines are tonight.
Boy, you're going to be worn out going through the high 5 lines tonight, to your point, because you got all the kids who just sang the national anthem.
They deserve a high 5.
Oh, they do. It was great stuff, no doubt about it. But that does make for a heck of a line, as you were talking about, trying to get your way through that. And as you mentioned, we do see Kaylee Mills back in the start lineup. So for the Boomers, it's Taylor Floyd, Kaylee Mills, Lexi Middle, Bailey Nelson, and Caitlin Culp. That starting 5 we've grown accustomed to seeing before the injury to Kaylee Mills. O'Hara done a great job coming off or filling in for Kaylee Mills, but Taylor Floyd, Kaylee Mills, Lexi Middle, Bailey Nelson, and Caitlin Culp.
And to repeat the Gold lineup,
yes.
Kylie Adair, number 15, Channing Ferguson, number 30, Asia Blackledge, 21, Presley Jones, and 23, Kaylin Woods.
So there you go. Again, means no Miley Nettles tonight either, which is interesting in terms of the starting lineup.
Gold
so
bugs
in change there.
All black gold letterings, and Boomers in the all white with the black letterings and numbers.
It's one of those elite jersey matchups.
Basically just reversed them.
A little bit different gold, I guess.
Not the gold, yeah.
But close enough. Boomers are going right to left in front of us across your watching or listening device. We're opposite the scores table on the floor. Alva will be going left to right in this first half. Jumping, it'll be Jones against Mills. And the tip, both girls missed it. So they're going to have to re-jump it. As there's all the traffic in front of us, everybody finds their seat.
Do they got to reset the game clock?
They got 7:59. They should. I'm sure they'll get a minute. This time, Mills does get the initial bat. She does win it for the Boomers as they could take control. Mills out of the tip, races towards the basket, misses the shot. Floyd a second chance. That's no good. Colt gets a third look at it, and that one's too strong. So the Boomers could have scored quick early, but unfortunately, a couple opportunities go by the wayside. As Alva takes it over. 7:40 first quarter. First possession for them as Blackledge working it around. They find on the right side Woods. As getting it over to Ferguson, who calls out the play. In the right corner back to Blackledge. Her and Adair likely going to have to do the brunt of with Ohm out and trying to attack down that left side is Ferguson. She gets it knocked away from her into the boot.
Quick intensity there for the Boomers.
And we do have, speaking of intensity, we do have a shot clock tonight. Interesting. Out of the inbounds, a three on the way from Woods. That one off. Rebound fought for it, coming up with it.
Hands.
Yeah, great hands. Woods had tried to attack again. The Boomers swatted away. So they take it as Bailey Nelson up the floor, across the timeline, getting checked up by Adair. Relentless on that perimeter defensively as Mills tries to find a cutting middle with the pass too strong. Mendel saves it, but it winds up being a jump ball between Woods and Caitlin Culp.
Good thought on that pass there from Mills inside to Mendel. Goldbug just able to get a hand on it.
So 6:50, first quarter, still scoreless. Now Caleb Mills comes away with the steal pass intended for Blackledge. Mills goes 2-on-1. They call the charge. As she got downhill and stepping in front of her was Woods, and they say Woods did enough to draw the charge. So a turnover after the steal by Kaylee Mills as she gets her first foul of the game, first for either team.
And Mills tried to go in between the two defenders.
Officials thought she was still too much out of control. So Alva takes it back over. Jones, though, gets the pass batted and stolen by Floyd. She was trying to get it to the wing. Kicks over the middle on the right side. 6:30, first quarter. Colt takes the top of the key. So we are scoreless. Both teams trying to find something. Colt drives, cut off, trying to bounce it to Nelson, and a miscommunication. Nelson cut out. Colt thought she was coming to her, and that's a turnover by the Boomers. Now, Lexi Mendel has a tire shoe.
Senior can't figure out how to tie her shoe.
Hey, sometimes it comes loose. It happens. Lexi, as well as Rhythm Boswell, going to be honored after this girls' game, along with the boys' seniors. As Alva, after the turnover on the Boomers, in the right corner, works its way to Jones. They'll swing it back around left side to Adair. She's had a couple of big performances this season. Set her career high a few times. Nice pass down to Blackledge. Tacks to the basket and in. And that's the first score of the game. It's Asia Blackledge with the deuce.
It was good awareness. Saw the open lane and cut right off the hip of the ball.
Boomers breaking the Alva press as Colt takes the top key, finds Floyd cutting hard to the basket. Her shot too strong. Colt races in, trying to take away the rebound. It's a jump ball between her and Woods, and the possession arrow this time keeps it with Woodward. So the inbound will be Nelson beneath the left block. She'll dump it into Mills. Double team though instantly, lost the handle. She took a little bit of a shot. Alva back with it, up 2-0, 5:44 first quarter. Nice dish in the paint to Adair, and her shot good. It's an and one from Kylie Adair after the contact, after the dime from Channing Ferguson. So Adair Blackledge talked about them two are going to have to lead if, indeed, of course, Hadley Ohm is out. And the free throw by Adair, no good. The foul, by the way, on Taylor Floyd. Her first, second for the Boomers. Rebound taken by the Boomers off the best free throw. As Floyd was trying to pass it, got knocked away, stolen to Adair. One-on-one with Nelson. Gets another foul on the layup. Shot no good, but Adair to the free throw line.
Adair tipped that pass, immediately able to react fast enough. And you've already seen, kind of some small snippets of the ability the Lady Goldbugs have to pick apart that defense. They find the perfect spot.
And Adair's first free throw is good. They did call the foul on Nelson. That's her first third of the quarter for the Boomers now. 5:31 left in the frame. Second free throw for Adair, too long, so she's only 1 of 3 as Alva leads 5-0. The Boomers get the board with Mills. Pitches ahead to Nelson, who takes across the timeline, backs out in the left corner, now takes baseline. Cut off. Gives it back to Culp. She'll take the three from the corner. Culp rims one out. First time we see her heave that three, it was open. Almost went down. Alva on the rebound the other way. They work at the Blackledge top of the key. She'll oblige with the three-pointer. That's off the glass, off the rim, no good. But Presley Jones, a second chance, dishes it to Adair. That one pops out. Jones says, I'll crash in and finish it myself. She's got her first basket. It's 7-0 in favor of Alva with 5:02 first quarter.
Great Plains Bank, Heritage Trust Respect. These are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they are in touch with the communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shops for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make that greenscape that little piece of heaven you have always dreamed of. Locations Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. That is Great Plains Bank, and M&D Enterprises, powering Boomer Sports.
I thought we put you on assignment. You're supposed to, get better. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. Yeah, but we're just a little bit of a slow start early here. Alva's hit a couple looks, got some offensive rebounds. Got to give credit Presley Jones for that, filling in for Hadley Ohm with her size and length. Boomers trailing 7-0, 5:02 first quarter. As Alva able to set up their pressure. Mendel takes it, dishes it ahead to Nelson, who does get across timeline right side, but is met by Adair. She finds Mendel behind her. Mendel attacking from that high right side, going one-on-one with Ferguson. Cut off initially, then goes back to the baseline. The shot just a little short. Mendel a second chance, though, and draws the foul. It's physical out there early.
Down there.
Yeah.
Good job for Mendel to get inside. And I was just going to make the point a second ago that we need to start getting the ball back into Mendel's hands. She does a good job of slowing that offense down and constructing it.
Well, we talked with Lexi about that. This year's kind of been the realizing of, the stop and go, if you will. Realizing when she's got the opportunity, to your point, she's got to get downhill, and then other times trying to find her teammates. Missed that first free throw. The second one, though, does go down. So the Boomers on the board, but trailing 7-1, 4:45 left first quarter. As Alva breaks the pressure ahead to Adair, dishes it right corner to Jones, finds a cutting Woods. Her shot, though, off the mark. Rebound taken by Mills. She'll give the head to Middle down the right side. Middle gets a high screen from Culp. Now crosses over on Ferguson, but lost the handle of it. Saw the lane and just lost the handle. But Ferguson's pass over the head of Woods and stolen by Taylor Floyd. So the Boomers get it right back. 4:19 first quarter as Alva leads 7-1. Boomers trying to claw back from this 6-point deficit. And now a whistle and a foul as Floyd had got cut off, but they say she was held.
I think that's going to be on Kaylin. No.
And then we'll get Ferguson for her second. So Channing Ferguson picks up 2. She's got both for Alva, and she does check out as making her way into the ball game for the first time will be Allison Blocker, the sophomore. And inbounds 3 on the way for Mendel, left corner. That one too strong. Rebound collected by the Gold Bugs, and Miley Nettles also checking in. And she's got the handle across the timeline, top of the key. 4 minutes even remaining first quarter. Boomers trailing 7-1 to the Ladybugs. As pass works its way to Adair, checked by Floyd. Taylor able to stay with her. They swing around right side to Nels. She is a sharpshooter, going to watch her. Blocker takes the top of the key, getting cut off, needs a pass, throws it right to Taylor Floyd, bounces off her, and Lexi Mendel able to collect it for the steal. She'll push ahead to Floyd in transition, right side to Culp, and then to Mills. Mills just instantly bumped as she got right below the elbow. And that one going to be charged to Asa Blackledge. Said, hey, I'm not going to let you go forward on that.
The Boomers doing a good job on offense to create some space and get the shots. Just running a little too hard right now, missing.
On the inbounds, the 3 from Kaylee Mills. Bit of a tough one. That's off the front iron. Rebound loose. Fought for eventually. Nettles comes up with it for Alva. 3:25 first quarter. Boomers still trailing 7-1. Blocker takes the top of the key. They'll swing it over to Blackledge, left wing. Gives it back to the sophomore Blocker. Her pass to Adair, almost stolen by Floyd, but Adair cuts in, fade away. The layup just out. It's off the glass, off the rim. Almost went down. Rebound taken by Caitlin Culp. She'll get it ahead to Floyd. Stops at the Woodward W, top of the key. Zips it down to Mills, but the pass too far. Mills trying to save it and cannot. So the Boomers just a little out of sequence early here. As Al Howard becomes the first sub for the Boomers.
Had a chance in transition there. Floyd elected to slow it down a little bit, and then a miscommunication there with Mills. Doing a good job on defense so far. Only 7 points. They've been there for a minute.
Cambria Rhodes, the senior, seeing her first time in for Alva. Dishes it right corner. 3 on the way for Jones. That one too strong. Rebound tracked down by Rhodes, and her pass knocked out of bounds by Lexi Mendel. It's intended for Miley Nettles. So Alva keeps possession. Rhodes the inbound. Front of the Boomer bench, just calmly gives it to Nels, top of the key. 2:40 first quarter. Boomer still trailing 7-1. Blackledge takes a blow to the right elbow. Can't drive, sends it back out. The 3 all the way, no good, but they say a foul on Taylor Floyd. Nettles shot it, and they're saying that Floyd didn't give her enough space to come down.
The landing space came down on her foot. Taylor Floyd kind of got up in there, and that's a foul these days. So
it is Floyd's second, 4th of the quarter for the Boomers. Now it's 3 free throws for Nettles, and she does make the first. Second one on the way. That one crawls in as well, so make it 9-1 in favor of the Ladybugs. 2:35 first quarter as Zoe Chavez seeing her first time tonight as Floyd out with those 2 fouls.
For the Gold Bugs, Presley Jones, coming out in number 10. Kylie Adair back in the game.
Back in the game after a brief rest for Kylie. third free throw, good for Blackledge. So she makes all three, puts Alva up 10-1. 2:30 first quarter. Boomers back with it. Mills top the key. They'll swing in the left corner to Howard. Blackledge steps out on her. Alva playing that zone defense. A zip pass by Howard down to an open Kaylee Mills. Spotted her open amongst the zone. That's the Boomers' first field goal of the game as they trail 10-3 with 2:10 first quarter. As Alva breaking the Boomer pressure. Blackledge left wing for three. That one too strong. Rebound fought for Mendel as well as Blocker trying to get it, I think. Yes, jump ball possession arrow to Alva.
It was a great pass there from Howard, and if they can do some things to pick apart that zone, because there's always, no matter what zone it is, there's soft spots in that zone. You know, Alva does a good job of covering those up pretty quick. But you can pick apart that zone.
As Alva does have inbounds, go top of the key to Nettles. Sends it right wing to Adair, down the paint. Blackledge working on Mills and gets it up over for the layup. So Blackledge with 5 of the Alva as they lead 12-3. Minute 45. In front of her. Want to attack, low left block, cut off by Adair. Now gets a high screen, trying to bounce it to up as Mendel was able to avoid the pressure. Had an open lane for a moment, but Alva came over and closed it off, but committed the foul.
Closed off. Mendel did a good job of stepping left to get out of the way of the defender. Defender tried to recover, got her on the body.
Cambry Rhodes picks up her first, team fourth. Mendel to the free throw line. First one goes down.
Substitutions for the Lady Goldbugs. Number 5, Madison Blocker. Number 23, coming back into the game, Kaylin Woods as Blackledge and the other Blocker.
I had said Madison. It was Allison Blocker.
Yeah, Allison taking a seat there. Madison into the game.
So 12-4 as Mendel misses the second free throw, splits the pair. Minute 30 left first quarter. As Alva takes it. Let's swing around to Adair Mills. Lexi now across 960 career points. She's 1,000 watch. Probably not going to happen. As Alva left wing with it. They work it back top of the key to Rhodes. Little catch. Nettles takes it to Adair, who gets it back up to Mass and Blocker. In the right corner, works his way to Nettles. She'll pull it out. 6 on the shot clock with 1:05 left in the quarter. And now steal by Mendel. Stepped in front of the pass. Intended for Rhodes. Mendel one-on-one the other way. The left hand layup just dribbles out. Oh, goodness. And a save by Nettles as the ball is going out of bounds. Great look for Lexi. She can't believe it. It's one of those just a little much. So now Kylie Adair going to hold at the Woodward W. 45 seconds on the game clock. 22 on the shot clock. Goldbugs will have to get a shot off here. Top of the key goes to Rhodes. Checked by Zoe Chavez. Send the left corner. 3 all the way taken. Way too strong by Nettles. Mendel with the rebound on the backside. Shot clock off as we go to 30 seconds in the quarter. That's Howard to Chavez. Right wing to Culp. Looking to pass on. Trying to get to Mills. And that's poked away out of bounds by Alva with 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Will stay with the Boomers.
No shot clock. So
Alva in control. Woodward looking to cut that towards the end of this first quarter as Mendel takes it top of the key. Coach Jones calls out the play from the sideline. Sends it left wing. There's Mendel to Howard in the corner to Chavez with 14. She's got the dribble, but not much there as Alva's got that zone work. Chavez has to pick it up. Finds Culp in the left corner with 6 seconds. Culp looking for something with 4. Up to Mendel with 3. She launches a deep straightaway 3. That one's off the left side. No. First quarter as Alva takes the lead over the Boomers 12-4 after 1. Step aside, it's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls. Gig fiber and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit GoPioneer.com to sign up today.
They know how. Tough defense and grinded out some looks. Obviously, Asia Blackledge and Kylie Adair carry well. So, Alva, Sybil, Howard, Mills, and Culp the 5. Middle, top key, right wing to Howard. Her pass into Mills. Kaylee wasn't quite ready for it, and Alva stepped in front of it and took it. Pitch it ahead to Ferguson, the left corner, trying to dash. Working one-on-one with Middle, but swings it back out. Ferguson takes it in the corner to Woods. Ferguson retakes it. Remember, shot clock is active tonight, so 18 on the clock. Adair gets open for the 3. That one bounces out. Rebound fought for Blackledge has it. Do they say jump ball? If needed. Right wing gets Woods. They'll swing it around. Left corner, Blackledge. She'll cut to the basket. Drive on Culp, and they do call her for the travel that time. Tried to step around Caitlin Culp. They banged hips. Tough collision for both. But great job by Culp standing her ground.
Yeah, stood her ground, and then Blackledge trying to get around her, drug that back foot just a little bit. So good defense there from Culp. Stay poised.
Nelson down the right side for the Boomers. Sends it to middle, top of the keys. They trail 12-4, 7:05 left in the first half. Middle slowly backs it out. Ferguson picks up her. Middle looking to cross her over. Trying to bounce it to Mills. Nelson was coming to it. Mills took it and then bounced it to Nelson. Sends it back to Mills, top of the key. She's going to pump. She wants to attack. Kicks out in the corner. Lexi for the dime, and it is a three-pointer by Lexi Mendel. There's a little shot in the arm for the Boomers as Mendel with 5 of the 7 early.
We got to get her going because we're going to need a spark coming down the stretch.
6:35 in the half. Alva on top, 12-7. They've got the possession. Blackledge goes top of the key to Adair. Checks back with Coach Jones to run the play. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Left wing finds its way to Woods. Sends it cross court right side. Back to Adair. Not there. Sends it back over to Woods. She'll tee up the 3, and she traveled with it before.
Stuttered her feet just a little bit.
Shot was off anyways. So the Boomers come up with another stop. And now a chance to cut this back to a single possession game if you score here as they trail 12-7.
Boomers done a good job not giving them too many openings. Just, Goldbud's getting a lot of their points off turnovers and second chance points right now.
And some at the line. Mendel finds a cutting Nelson for the layup and in.
Pick apart that zone, Tyler. They're starting to do a better job of doing it so far. And we're drawing closer, 9-12.
Nelson with her first basket of the game. 6:03 left in the half as it is Ferguson. Top key for Alva. Right side. Another 3 launch. And that one good from Kaylin Woods. Didn't travel there. So she's on the board with the 3. Finds an answer. Puts Alva back up by 6. 15-9. As moves quickly down the right side to Culp. Finds a cutting Mendel. Takes some contact. Shot too strong. And then they battle for the ball. And they say knocked out of bounds by Alva. Mendel took a bump. No call there. They are letting it play physical today.
And those entry passes are starting to give Alva some trouble, too. That's back-to-back possessions where, Mendel had a look, a little bit contested, but it was a good pass inside, had a decent shot.
Speaking of inbounds passes, Nelson finds Mills to the basket from the left side net over some traffic by Kayla. So she's got 4. And now it's 15-11. Woodward still down by 4. 5:30 left in the half. As Alva takes it back, it's Ferguson top of the key, left wing to Adair. She scans, has to pick up the dribble, sends it back around to Woods. They dump it down. Jones open underneath and just pushes it home from the right block. Presley Jones now with 4. Make it 17-11. Favor of the Ladybucks. Floyd to the right side to Culp on the wing. She's looking, wants to attack now on the dribble on Jones. Cut off though. Finds Mendel. She's coming to the paint. That pass got tipped, and eventually Ferguson comes up with it. So turnover by the Boomers as Ferguson pushes ahead to Jones. Back to Ferguson, top the key. Gets the call. It's 3, they say. And now steal, though, by Mendel. As it was trying to go to Blackledge. She's got a 2-on-2. Sends over to Floyd. And from behind, a swat by Kaylin Woods. Did a good job of getting back and making sure Taylor didn't get the easy layup.
It was a good steal there from Lexi Mendel, not allowing Alva to stretch that lead as you're starting to, inch closer. You don't want to let them get too far away.
4:46 left in the half. Boomers trailing 17-11, but they've got it as they work it around the right wing to Floyd off the inbounds in the corner to Mendel. Thought about the shot, but Jones stepped out to it. Mendel back up to Nelson. Goes elbow to Mills in the corner of Floyd. Close out by Adair. Makes her think about the 3. Floyd, stuttered step as she was starting to send it right wing to Mendel. So just enough. It's one of those where it becomes just obvious enough. You got to call it. So back to the Ladybugs. These Boomers, like you said, Ely, trying to hang around here, trying to survive in this first half. Alva had a strong start, scored the first 7 points. The Boomers have battled since, and now an illegal screen, they say, on Alva.
Refs watching off the ball, too, tonight.
And Blackledge picks that one up. So that's her second. Only first of the quarter for either team as we get near the midpoint of the frame.
You're the Boomers. That's something you can start to look at, too. Try to get certain players in foul trouble. There's good defense on the other end.
Unfortunately, the Boomers are in turnover trouble. Nelson tried to get over to Mendel, and it's been that kind of first half. The Boomers haven't been able to get any flow offensively. They trail 17-11. Alva gets it right back with 4:05 left in the half. As is Ferguson, sending it right side to Nettles. Has Mendel all over. Goes top the key to Blackledge. Down the paint, Jones. Turn, hook shot over. Culp goes down for Presley Jones. Filling in the role. Hadley home tonight. Doing a good job. She's got 6. 8-point lead for Alva, 19-11. Nelson the other way sends it to Mills, and they call her for the travel. She got bumped immediately as she took that ball.
Yeah, that ball was kind of thrown into a lot of coverage too, though. A lot of contact was already being made, so I think that's the right call.
Timeout taken by Woodward. 19-11. They trail. 3:48 left in the half.
Smith & Co. Auction and Realty, Oklahoma's real estate and lawn auction experts. Smith & Co. is your #1 choice for all your land auction and real estate needs. Give them a call at 580-254-3975 or email ira@smithcorealestate.com. Northwest Glass, from residential and commercial glass to auto glass and doors and mirrors, Northwest Glass has you covered. They do it all with expert care and quality service. Stop by 611 Texas Avenue in Woodward or give them a call at 580-256-4324. That's Smith & Co. Auction and Realty, and Northwest Glass, powering Boomer Sports.
As Boomers trailing 19-11 to the shorthand Ladybugs tonight. No Hadley on for them. Not a factor, though, as Presley Jones has been really good in the paint so far for Alva. She's got 6.
Presley Jones, coach's daughter, so I'm sure she gets plenty of practice.
Is doing a good job filling in at the moment. Lexi Mendel's got 5. The Boomers lead the way. Kaylee Mills with 4, and then Bailey Nelson the other 2. That's how we get to that 11.
Still an 8-point game. It was 4-12 at the end of the first quarter, 19-11 now. But Boomers have had a lot more success to begin this quarter, and they're early on did a good job stopping the Goldbugs. Goldbugs finding some success on those second chance points once again.
This is one of those classic games, Ely, where you find one good run and you take control of the momentum. Can the Boomers do that, though, as they trail by 8? Alva has possession out of the timeout. Boomers were able to set up their press. It's not going to bad there. Nels sends it ahead to Adair, goes one-on-one with with Mills. That shot too strong, and then a foul on the loose ball. Do they get Mills? Mills is trying to say,
get Mills.
Wow, she's trying to tell the official, hey, I was getting kind of held myself. So to no avail, though. So second on Kaylee. First of the quarter for the Boomers as Alva keeps possession after the Adair miss. Shot clock resets. 3:39 left in the half as Nettles gets it into Jones. Back out to Ferguson. Left wing Blackledge wants to attack on Mills. They try to draw that third foul, but instead they'll whip it back around the right side to Nettles, who pulls it out up top. They get it left wing. Adair wants to attack baseline. Cut off. Ooh, nearly traveled with it. Right side to Blackledge. Back up to Ferguson. Shot clock down to 15 seconds now. Adair gets a run at it from the left wing. Her pull-up jumper. The paint too strong. Culp comes away at the board. And then a jump ball possession arrow keeps it with the Boomers as Blackledge right there to force that jump ball. Boomers do get it back, though, with 3:14 left in the half, trailing 19-11. They're as close as 3 in this first half after falling down 7-0. Right side, it's Mendel with it. Goes top key to Nelson, zips it free throw line to Mills. Wanted Lexi cutting, but it didn't quite work out. Now bounce pass down to Lexi, and that one was tipped away by Ferguson. Like the idea, like the little pocket bounce pass, but Alva, they are tough on these passing lanes.
Yeah, Ferguson doing a good job of staying with Mendel, and she's pretty quick, so give him some kudos.
Nelson the inbounder beneath the right block for the Boomers. Trying to go left side to Mendel, and Adair reads it, steals it away. 2:53 left in the half, and then Adair carried it. And she knew it. So gives it right back to the Boomers.
Lucky break there for the Boomers is inbound pass. Kind of misread there. Got them a little late. We're going to get it back, fortunately.
2:51 to go in this first half. Boomers trailing 19-11. Floyd sends it right side. Mills want to go baseline. Gets up underneath the net and just lost it for a moment. She had a good look, but it clanks off the underside of the rim. Got past Blackledge and kind of lost where she was at. Alva takes back the other way. Adair in the right corner to Ferguson. She directs traffic. Top the key to Blackledge. Swing it back over to Adair in the left corner. She wants to go baseline. Is cut off, double team. Finds Jones. She sits, she shoots. That one way too strong. Rebound taken by Mendel on the backside. 2:20 left in the half, but we're still trying 19-11. You're within reach of this game. You just got to start finding some baskets. Right side, Floyd dumps it to Colt. Finds a Cuddy Mills. Oh, Caitlin. She forgot to dribble with it. Would have been a layup. One of those moments, Ely, where she hasn't seen an open basket like that much tonight. Got excited.
Took too many steps. You gotta dribble once if you're gonna take that many. But
so unfortunately, a turnover for the Boomers. Adair breaking the press, finds Jones open on the backside of the press. She's got 8 in this first half. And now Alva up by 10, 21-11, with 2 minutes even left in the court. As Mills sends it right side to Floyd. She wants to tag downhill. Nearly had to carry. Oh, Floyd with a beautiful pass on the baseline to Mendel, who skies up for the layup. Don't know how that one got through.
Boomers keep trying to go to that, and it's there for what you can see. Just got to make the right pass at the right time.
Mendel with 7 of the Boomer 13. They trail though by 8, 21-13. Jones, elbow, jumper, good. Catch and shoot for her. Presley Jones, big first half. She's got 10.
Presley Jr.
Nelson the other way, free throw line to Mendel. She'll look for the answer. Turns around by Gardner. That one, though, bounces high. But now a steal by Floyd as Alva taking the rebound. But Floyd says, I'll take it, and thank you very much. She gets the layup left side. So Taylor on the board with 2, and the Boomers down 24-15.
You're the Boomers. You got to keep it single digits before you go into half. Got a minute left.
As right side, Blackwood tried to go with a shot, got blocked, got it back though. Jones takes the 3, that's off the right side, no good. And now foul underneath on the rebound attempt. It's going to be on Alva.
Yeah, Blackwood, that's her third.
Ooh, that is her third. So not big yet, but third quarter, that could play a factor.
Coach going to leave her in there too, 56 seconds left.
Trusting the senior. It should be, I thought it should be 23-15. They got a 24. They had Blackledge for a 3, I think, when it was an elbow jumper. So we'll have to see if that gets corrected. Boomers with it the left side as Mendel on the handle. 49 seconds left and a half. Finds Chavez beside her. Then on the baseline to Colt. Trying to send it top of the key back to Mendel. Checking her. It's Cambry Rhodes. Boomers getting the paint to Howard. She's getting swiped at. Somehow works it back out to Mendel. Crossover, attacks to the paint with 14 on the shot clock. Pulls up and sinks it. Lexi Mendel with the mid-range pull-up. She's got 9.
That left dribble and then stopped really quick in her tracks and knocked that one down. That was a good move there.
23 seconds left and a half. Alva back with it. Shot clock off. Right wing. It's Woods. Sends it top the key to Adair. She can hold for the final shot. Chavez on her with 14 seconds. Chavez has the count going. Adair trying to spin off of her. And, ooh, timeout taken by Coach Jones. Probably to the chagrin of Kylie Adair. That was going to be an open layup look.
That was a good spin move there from Adair as well. And Coach Jones
I don't think he was ready for it.
He wasn't either. Great Plains Bank, Heritage Trust Respect. These are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. Deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas. They are in touch with the communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop. For your best lawn, porch, or patio, M&D Enterprises and the Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need to make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you have always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. That is Great Plains Bank, M&D Enterprises, and Lawnmower Shop, powering Boomer Sports.
As Woodward trailing 24-17, they say. 7-point contest, 9 seconds left in the half. Alva has the possession. As the inbound goes to Adair in the backcourt with 8. Gets it across with 6. Middle on her. Sends it left wing to Nels. Back to Adair with 2. Right side, and that shot now going to be off. Adair is trying to go backside. And that is how we end the first half. Alva leading the Boomers 24-17 after 2 quarters of play. We'll step aside. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92, KMZ, FM Woodward, and Boomer TV.
This is Matty Mitchell.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 6-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with our staff, or come visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Out here in western Oklahoma, folks know quality when they see it. You'll find at Vance Auto Group of Woodward. For years, not just across our state, but to drivers all over the region.
Hard-working folks, hard-working trucks.
Whether you're after rugged performance or everyday comfort,
Cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Vance is here to help you find the perfect fit.
Dodge, Ram, and GMC.
Visit Vance Auto Group of Woodward, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
Much more.
They took the national stage where they earned the title of national runner-up in the small game division in 27 from the nation of Palm. It is important to note that nationals is not divided by school size. They were competing against high schools with thousands of more students. This making their accomplishments even more impressive. Their hard work and determination to win and love for the team and school has truly set them apart. Please join us in being our Woodward Blue Rangers a well-deserved round of applause for the outstanding first season. Great job, ladies.
Academic State Championship, the 5A Small Game Day State Championship, and then the state runner-up in 5A Palm. So very, very successful couple months for the Boomer Dance team. But at the half, Alva on top order, 24-17 in this girls basketball contest. Let's look at your halftime stats. Lead the way for Alva. Bit of a surprise, no Hadley on, but no problem so far for the Ladybugs is Presley Jones. They've got it for 11. We got 10. We've got it for 23. We'll see if that is correct or not. But Presley, either way, in double figures for the Ladybugs. She's lead the way. You got 5 for Azel Blackledge, 3 for Kylie Adair, 3 for Kaylin Woods, and 2 for Miley Nettles. On the Boomer side of things, it is Lexi Mendel leading the way. She's got 9 of the Boomer, 17 in the first half. You've got 4 from Kaylee Mills, and then a pair of points for Taylor Floyd, as well as Bailey Nelson that first half. Alva wins this first quarter 12-4, but the Boomers ultimately win the second quarter 13-11.
Yeah, they did a much better job on the offensive end. We saw them trying to get inside multiple times. There in that first quarter, kind of settling for some shots, and not only that, Lexi Mendel kind of got it going there in that second quarter. On the defensive end, the biggest thing is just getting to those rebounds. You see Alva miss most of their first shots. They get that rebound, set it up again. They do a good job of getting those second chance points. So I think that's going to be the key to this game. You got 7 points to make up. All the offensive end, you're starting to get it figured out.
That they are. You mentioned it. Rhythm a little bit better. You score 13 points in that second quarter after only having 4 in the first quarter. That's got to feel a lot better. But, you know, it seems like right now, and you had mentioned this, the chances are there against that zone. The Boomers are moving it enough. They're seeing some of those backdoor cuts. They're seeing some of those looks. But to Alva's credit, boy, it's almost like one of those Chinese finger traps. You think it's good, and then all of a sudden, they got you.
Another thing on the credit of Alva, I'm sure you didn't have a lot of film or scout on Presley Jones, and then she comes in there and she's a force to be reckoned with. I mean, she's done a hulk of the rebounding and a lot of those second chance points, and now Coach Jones has Boomers Coach Jones has a chance to kind of talk to him about that, and not try to negate that out of the game.
By the way, we will get to see something special in the halftime of the boys game, because it is Shoot for Loot night. It usually coincides with senior night, where a senior could sign up. This is Circle K and Hutchins put this on, but a chance to shoot for $700 in the pocket.
I can't shoot for it?
No, you're not a senior at Woodward High School, sir. That's all it's eligible to. So, yeah.
I would win it.
And if you got if you're listening or watching out here and you got a senior here, I think they're still taking sign-ups through the first quarter of the boys game. So you might want to let your kid know, hey, go in that if you think they could shoot. We've had winners. We had a girl a few years back. She had a full cast on her leg and hit the shot.
Wow. What are they shooting again?
It was a half-court shot.
Half-court shot.
And she nailed it. So, yeah, should be a lot of fun with that. But 24-17 here at the half. The Boomers trail. We'll step aside, come back with your keys to the second half and the second half as well. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews, because your story deserves to be told.
Great teams aren't carried by just one player. They're built on trust, determination, and people who show up for each other. Bank of Western Oklahoma does the same with your finances. We make decisions right here at home with lenders who know how to hustle for your goals. Bank of Western Oklahoma works like a true team. We're motivated, loyal, and ready to help you win your next financial game. Bank of Western Oklahoma, member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
You tackle an endless to-do list every day. May seem like a thankless job, but you know better. It's the little things that matter most. That's why you'll appreciate the enduring value of the Michelin Defender tire. Designed for doers like you, Michelin's longest-lasting tire keeps you on the go longer, so you have one less thing to worry about on your next road trip. Stop in today for miles of uncompromised safety and performance. Visit your local Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Jimmy Peckcourt, Boomer Fieldhouse. Ely Noble, Tyler Riggs with you as both teams out of the locker room, back and getting warmed up for that second half. Band rocking, the crowd rocking. Stands are packed as well. Ely, it's a good rivalry tonight on this senior night. But we talked about for the Boomers, momentum started to come to them a bit better in that second quarter. What do they got to do to get back into this ball game for real?
Okay, we'll start with the defensive end. The biggest thing for them is crash that defensive glass. We can get those rebounds and not allow those second chance points to get out and run on the offensive end. That's a big thing on the defensive end. On the offensive end, just kind of clean up what you're doing. You kind of seen a small sample size of what you could do against this Alva zone. They play with a lot of intensity, and they're uptight. You can catch them on those backdoor cuts. Mostly just get out in transition too. And not let this Alva team run around you.
It's kind of something we didn't really touch on. Boomers did force a number of turnovers in that first half, but as you mentioned, they couldn't really run out in transition. Alva did a pretty good job getting back, taking care of business there, and making sure the Boomers couldn't really take advantage of it. It looks like they're going to stick. We talked about the discrepancy between 23 and 24. They've stuck with 24, so we will as well. We'll give Presley Jones 11 officially there.
And another thing, you can kind of play some gamesmanship as you try to keep them. You realize Blackledge has 3 fouls. You could try to use that against them and try to get that fourth, maybe that fifth foul, and eliminate. Alva's one of their top players.
And that would be huge. I mean, you got Asia with that third, as you mentioned, and it was interesting. Coach Jones had the trust in her to leave her out there. She played well in that final minute.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got that benefit back at the day. That's a special privilege to be left out there with the fouls.
It's a lot of trust, but
it's a lot of trust.
You get that fourth foul on her early, that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a big offensive presence gone until at least the fourth quarter.
Both teams in their final huddles, ready for the second half. Alva won the first matchup, 54-39 in the Buckle of the Week, in the Week Capital tournament. Excuse me. We were trying to get one back here at home on senior night, but Alva will start with possession, begin the second half. They will work right to left in front of us or across your watching or listening device. We're on 4, opposite the scorer's table. Boomers working left to right. It is Woods inbounding into Ferguson, and we're underway in that second half. Ferguson instantly double-teamed by Floyd and Nelson. Somehow gets a pass out. Woods trying to throw it to Jones, and Mills runs over, knocks it away, and steals it. as Mendel takes the handoff from Mills, and now he's going to slow it up across the timeline. 7:40 left third quarter. Boomers trailing 24-17. It's Floyd top key, left side to Mills. Back to Floyd. Travel working that zone. Mills gets back. She'll take the three in rhythm. That one, though, short off the left side. Nelson trying to bat the rebound to Mills. It gets poked by Ferguson. Culp runs over and gets it. Throws up top. Mendel catch and shoot straight away. Just off the right side. And Mills hustling back, nearly steals away from Kaylin Woods as Blackledge gets it just beyond the free throw line. Her jumper too strong. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Presley Jones. Goes back to the Boomers with 7:05 third quarter.
Good defense early, and on the offensive end, got that rebound, and Lexi Mendel wide open. She usually knocks that down. Overall, no points. I say a good start so far in the second half.
And Kaylee needs to go to the bench real quick. Came up a little hobbled.
I think she's all right. I think there's a little bit of cleanup she needs to do as she
you're right, yeah.
skid across that floor.
Yep, that's exactly it. Going right to the shoes with the towel. So Ella hired in momentarily. And she gets on the right wing, gets it to Middle to pass over to Floyd, and she's
really
getting
hard.
bumped. Yeah, Floyd not quite ready for it, understandably. And it goes out of bounds back to Alva.
I think we're wrong. What she's really doing, she's kind of stretching herself.
Oh, okay.
Tending to that prior injury that she had. She didn't want to chance anything.
That's exactly what it is. Wearing that compression on it. And on the other way, Alva travels with it on the right side. So dueling turnovers by both teams, 6:45, third quarter, but we're still trailing 24-17. So we'll keep an eye on that for Kaylee. Obviously, they've tried to be easy with that, ramped her up appropriately because you want to make sure she's good for the playoffs. They still got soccer season to come and whatnot. So Boomers have it. It's Floyd in the right corner. She's double teamed. She's trapped up, gets poked at, ball loose. Girls on the floor. Floyd has it momentarily. Adair in the mix as well as Woods, and ultimately jump ball, possession arrow keeps it to the Boomers.
That's what you can't do, against the Gold Bugs. They like that.
Taylor Floyd, they say bumped her. Jones missed the shot, but she goes to the line.
Jones, everybody, but not only that, those long arms help her too. She just reached plumb over Caitlin Culp to get that rebound.
That's the thing, we talk about Hadley Owen being out, and she's a big factor, but Jones, maybe not as bulky as a Hadley. I think physically as strong, but to your point, maybe longer than Hadley. I mean, really has some good length. Kaylee Mills back in the ball game after taking some time. That foul, by the way, on Taylor Floyd was her third. First free throw for Jones went. She's got 12. The second one, though, off the mark. Rebound fought for. Goes right to Blackledge. Alva extends the possession, if you will. She gets it to Nettles, top of the key, attacking, trying to send over to Jones. That pass through her hands, stolen away by Zoe Chavez. She'll slow it up a little bit in the transition. Jogs across the timeline. Sends it right wing to Nelson. Left wing to Howard. Thinks about the shot, but they closed out to Chavez in the corner. Down to Mills. Turns around, and sure enough, got off the glass and put it in.
Half spin to the right, and then, that full spin back to the left. Had a step on Jones, got the easy lay.
6 points for Kaylee Mills. Boomers within 6, 25-19. Blackledge the other way, cut off on the right block. They'll swing it back around left side to Woods. Sizing up Howard. Instead gives it to Ferguson, top of the key. Kicks it over, right side to Nettles. He'll pull it back out to the W with 11 on the shot clock. No shot clock violation so far tonight. Now foul on the Boomers as Bailey Nelson trying to keep up with Nettles. Bumped her just enough to draw the foul.
I think that was ultimately a good foul. Blackledge had the matchup down low against Chavez. And, to no avail as the foul was called before.
4:36 remaining third quarter. Second foul on Nelson, second of the Boomers of the quarter. Nels gets open left wing, catches 2-3. That's way strong. On the backside, the rebound, shot off by Woods. And then gets fouled, nearly full court. And that one's Presley Jones, her first of the game, first of the quarter for Alva.
I don't think you're ever going to outwork Kaylee Mills down
Good luck.
I mean, the intensity down there is, something to watch. Jones has 3, maybe 4 inches on her. She rose up and took that right out of her hands and then drew the foul on her as well.
As it's Nelson taking up the court for the Boomers. 4:20 left third quarter. Her pass to Chavez right side. In the corner goes to Mills, working on Jones. Trying to go baseline. Jones cuts her off. Now Mills needs some help. She's in the deep corner. Tried to bounce it off Jones, and that's Rye. Went past her. It's a turnover. Mills picks it up, sends it to Ferguson right side. Dumps down to Blackledge. One dribble. Mills. The Boomers get back and forth.
Just a little miscommunication there with Nelson and Mills. Nelson thought Mills was going to stop at that right elbow. And Mills went down to the short corner. Thankfully, Jones got a hand on it.
As Nelson, the inbounder, sending it left side to Chavez, bounces it down. Mills again attacking this time on Mills and gets the foul. And that sends Kaylee Mills to the free throw line. She, stretched things out over there. She's come back a little, I don't want to say mad, but
second wind.
Yeah, she played a little up tempo compared to what she was a minute ago.
These are some big free throws though. You cut it to 4 here.
As Nettles picks up her first, second of the quarter foul. First free throw does go. Kaylee's got 7. And Caitlin Culp checks in. Checking out is Ella Howard. And Ely just ever popular, getting fist bumps, hugs, you name it over here.
Coach Zollinger.
Yeah. Now over here at Woodward on the
he was my coach at Moreland.
That's right. Second free throw good for Mills. She's got 8. The Boomers do cut it to 4, 25-21. 3:45 left third quarter. As his first sent across the timeline for the Ladybugs. Sends in the corner to Rhodes. They'll work it back around. Right side to Adair. Gives it momentarily to Nels. Back to Adair. Thought about attacking, but cut off. Nels pumps. She wants to drive. Kicks Ferguson in the corner. Open as Rhodes for 3. Cans it. What ball movement by Alva to free that one up. Rhodes gets on the board with her first 3, and it's a 7-point ball game, 28-21. 3:15 left third quarter. It's Nelson on the handle for the Boomers. Check by Nels. Nelson turns the corner trying to drive. Lost it, though, and picking it up is Cambry Rhodes. She's in transition for Alva. Finds Adair down to Ferguson. Her shot no good, but she's fouled on the block. I believe that was Caitlin Colt bumping into her.
Yeah, gave her a big bump. And she came over. Mills wasn't back on defense. Wasn't in her spot. Colt tried to get over and help and went over just a little too hard.
Colt picks up her first foul, third of the quarter for the Boomers, and the first free throw for Ferguson. Halfway in, it pops out. So the Goldbugs struggled a little bit at the line tonight. Had a few missed ones, including Kylie Adair, who's usually sharp. Second one goes down for Ferguson. So she splits the pair, makes her first point of the game. 29-21. Alva on top by 8 once again. 2:55 third quarter. It's Howard for the Boomers across the timeline. Sees the double team coming. Tries to give it to Mendel, but Ferguson on her and knocks it away. Just when you think you're safe, Ely. That's what this Alva squad daps at. They step up and make it.
Yeah, went on that small run, and Alva was like, all right, let's get this back to 8. And they did it in about 30 seconds.
Is on the inbounds. Boomers working to Howard. Top of the key. Right side back to Mendel. Got a screen from Chavez momentarily. Mendel wanting to cross over and cut, but nothing there. This gives to Chavez down low to Culp. Trying to attack on Jones. Gets the and one. Does Caitlin Culp on the turnaround shot. Caitlin's first basket of the game. And a big one there. Kaylee Mills fired up. Second foul on Presley Jones. Third of the quarter for Alva. 2:37 left in this frame. Caitlin's free throw good.
Big free throw, too. Cut it back to 5, as we just mentioned. Alva went on their little run after ours. Now it's just 5-point game.
29-24 your score. 2:30 third quarter. That's Ferguson. Right side for the Ladybugs. Picked up by Mendel. Trying to dump it down to Adair. Pass batted by Howard. Mendel steps up and takes it. She's in transition. Goes down to Mills, left block. Turn around over Adair. Another and one for the Boomers. As this time it's Kaylee, and again she's fired up. She's in double figures with 10. The Boomers, just like that, have cut it to a 3-point ball game.
And that was a tough shot. I mean, she barely had an eye on the rim there. Spun back left, drew the foul, and nothing but net on that, too.
The first foul for Adair. Free throw good for Mills, and the Boomers within 2 at 29-27. Back and forth we go in the runs. 2:15 left third quarter. As is Ferguson. Across the timeline, right side to Jones. To Rhodes beside her is Chavez. Tight on the defense. Up to Adair. They'll quickly shift it around to Ferguson. Mendel with the hands up from the left wing. Up top, Rhodes open. She'll take the 3. They lost her, but the 3 off the mark. But Nettles right there for the rebound and went long and right to her. Her pass, though, stolen away by Mendel. The other way. Rhodes ain't going to catch her, and we're tied up at 29 off the steal and score by Lexi Mendel, and a timeout.
Coach Jones calls timeout.
That is Jeremy Jones taking the timeout for Alva. Mendel with 11, Kaylee with 11 as well for the Boomers.
Smith & Co. Auction and Realty, Oklahoma's real estate and lawn auction experts. Smith & Co. Auction is your #1 choice for all your land auction and real estate needs. Call them at 580-254-3975 or email ira@smithcorealestate.com. Northwest Glass, from residential and commercial glass to auto glass doors and no mirrors, Northwest Glass has you covered. They do it all with expert care, quality service. Stop by 611 Texas Avenue in Woodward or give them a call at 580-256-4324. That is Smith & Co. Auction and Realty and Northwest Glass powering Boomer Sports.
And how about Lexington Middle? Kaylee Mills powering the Boomers on this run. Caitlin Culp with the and one as well. And we were talking about, Ely, the Boomers had forced turnovers in that first half. They hadn't been able to take advantage of them, but you see that run right here where they do find.
Yeah, off three turnovers, or no, 2 turnovers and 1 defensive rebound. You know, that's what, you know, we mentioned in the halftime. You know, get those defensive rebounds, crash that glass, force some turnovers, get out in transition. Boomers did those things in 3 straight possessions, and now we got a tie ball game.
Minute 51, third quarter, knotted at 29 as Alva gets it out of the timeout. As Woods inbounding to Ferguson, handling point guard duties tonight. She'll send it to Blackwood's left wing to Adair, top the key, up to Woods, middle, rips away another one. Took it away from Woods for the layup. Lexi, good. Lexi now up to 13 points. The Boomers have taken their first lead of the ball game with a minute 30 left in this third quarter at 31-29. As Alva looking for an answer. Adair on the wing. Checked by Chavez. Goes right side to Ferguson. Up top back to Wills. Ooh, Lexi almost another steal. She's won the free throw line. Kaylee gets a hand off, but Blackledge collects. Now she goes to the box. Shot over Colt. Pops out. Rebound fought for. Kaylee saves it. No, they say she stepped on the line.
It's all right. That's all right.
It is good hustle, though.
And I think this Boomer squad is feeding on the intensity of this crowd. I mean, this crowd is getting into it right now, and the Boomers can kind of tell.
One of the best crowds of the season, as it should be for senior night. You got the band with you as well.
We usually don't have people 5 inches from us.
Crowded, yeah.
And, I mean, I'm sure everybody can hear us right now.
As it is Woods, the inbounder for Alva beneath the left block. Needing some help, counts on, and 5-second count. The Boomers covered it up. Alva a little lost right there.
And you got Boomers got some smiles going on the court right now, having a lot of fun. And I think this crowd really does have something to do with it.
Hey, winning's fun, right? Or at least being in the lead. See if he can do it. Howard, the other way for the Boomers, left corner to middle. Wants to attack on Ferguson baseline. Driving in, a lot of contact, and they say a charge. As underneath, absorbing that charge, they say was Kaylin Woods, is actually crashed into her. It's only the first foul of the game for Lexi. But unfortunately, turnover for the Boomers. And Woods does check out for Alva. Because they've got Adair, Woods, Jones, Adair, Blackledge, Jones, Ferguson, and Nettles the 5. Blackledge gets it free throw line. Left wing Jones, she'll take the 3, and that one a little off the mark. Rebound, Mills, and Blackledge fighting for it. Kaylee got it out, then they say foul. Yeah. Kaylee somehow got the pass out while she was on the floor. And that one the 3rd on Presley Jones, and it's the 5th foul for Alva the quarter. So that's free throws.
Yep, and you could say technically Alva was on offense there, so it's going to be free throws.
39 seconds left in the third quarter. The Boomers a chance to push it to 4, as it's Kaylee Mills shooting these. Boomers are winning this quarter so far, 14-8. That's the flip. Kaylee, Lexi in double figures. Kaylee's first free throw pops out. Looked good for a moment. Caught those rips. So it remains 31-29. As Kaylee gets back, a few dribbles, spins the ball, dips and shoot. That one is good. So she's got 12, and Bailey Nelson will check in for Kaylee. So it's Nelson, Chavez, Culp, Howard, and Mendel the 5. As Ferguson taking it up the court for the Ladybugs as they trail 32-29, 33 seconds, I should say, left in the quarter. There is still the shot clock on at 26. As Adair dribble handoff to Nettles. Back over to Ferguson as they work at the top of the key. Ferguson down the right side. Finds Jones. Long right side jumper just inside the three-point line. No good. Rebound taken by Howard. And then they say a foul on Blackledge. That is her 4th. As she was trying to rip away at Howard. And more free throws now for the Boomers. This time Ella Howard shooting.
These are big free throws, too. Try to lengthen that lead as much as you can before you enter the fourth quarter. As you know, Coach Jones on the Alva side is going to have a lot to say in the break of this quarter and have that team fired up, ready to go.
Well, and he's going to have to take out Asia Blackledge, though. That's going to be the tough part. Howard's first free
Boomers,
throw.
you got to make these free throws.
Rims out. Yeah, we talked about Alva struggling a little bit at the line. The Boomers not helping themselves either right now with a couple of missed free throws. And Blackledge does indeed check out. She'll give way to Allison Blocker. Second free throw all the way, good for Howard. So splits the pair. She's on the board with a point. Brewers lead by 4, 33-29. Alva the other way. It's Adair with 13 seconds across the timeline. Top the key with 9. Downhill on Chavez. Leans into Colt. Gets the foul. It's an and one. The senior. Kylie Adair showing a little bit of that on that take.
Now on the opposite end of the grid, that's a huge bucket. As you know, the momentum has been on the side of the Boomers essentially all 8 minutes of this quarter.
Second foul on Caitlin Colt. Fifth of the quarter for the Boomers. Colt will check out. Kayla Mills back in for the last 7 seconds. And Allison Blocker out. Camber Rhodes back in. Presley Jones out. And Kaylin Woods back in for Alva as they'll sink back away from this and one free throw attempt by Kylie Adair. A few dribbles for her. Dips and shoots it. That one good. So Adair, only 6 points today, but has been big. Inbounds, it's Howard as Boomers lead 33-32. Across the timeline to Chavez with 2. To Nelson with 1. Heaves it at the buzzer straight away. That's no good. So we end the third quarter. Woodward catches the momentum. They lead by 1. Headed into the fourth. We'll step aside. It's Boomers, Bucks, Z92, and Boomer TV.
Thing like being from Western Oklahoma. It's family and community. It's spring storms and winter wheat. It's fall football and summer baseball. And there's one bank that really understands our area. Bank of Western Oklahoma. We've been locally owned from the beginning, and we still are. When you need a bank that understands your unique life, choose Bank of Western Oklahoma, the bank that works as hard as you do. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need Batman.
Stop. Whoa, cat lady. Time out.
Nice fanny bag.
Thank you.
Rude. Don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
Boomer Fieldhouse, Jimmy Peckcourt, Eli Noble, Tyler Riggs with you. We got a good one heading into the fourth quarter. It's Woodward on top of Alva, 33-32, but the Ladybugs begin with possession to start the fourth as the inbounds pass goes to Kylie Adair. She's picked up by Bailey Nelson on the left wing. Adair wants to drive baseline, gets the foul, the shot. Ooh, almost went in. Would have been an and one, and since Adair back to the free throw line, Kylie started to wake up a little bit saying, hey, it's time to try to close this game here.
Yeah, and she can put the moves on the defender, too. I mean, she's very versatile, can go both ways, can step out, shoot it, get inside as she did there, drew the foul. She's a good player.
Third foul for Bailey Nelson. First one of the quarter for the Boomers, and Adair's first free throw good. She's been multiple times this year. Talk about setting career highs, but talk about a steady scorer she has turned into this season on top of stellar defense. She's done just that. Second free throw good for Adair. She's made the pair, and Alva back on top, 34-33. 7:49 left in the game. As Howard tried to get to Kaylee Mills, and they say she stepped out of bounds.
That's perfect time. Right now, if you're the Boomers, don't overreact to what's going on in these first couple of possessions. You overreact too much, this Alva squad can really tear it up on you. So stay poised and stick to the game plan as Coach Jones is looking like he's going to get a warning.
Wow. Well, Kaylee was arguing she got pushed. And sure enough, that was the case. Not a tech, but a warning on the Boomer side there. As inbounds goes to Ferguson with 7:40 left in the game. Alva on top, 34-33. Goes to Adair in the left corner, and the paint to Nettles through some traffic. Heaves up a shot. That's no good. But underneath, it's an and one for Kaylin Woods on the second effort. And Alva has flipped the momentum right back in their favor. So all of a sudden, they're on the high side by 3. That one, the fourth on Bailey Nelson. Second of the quarter for the Boomers. Both have been on Nelson in the span of 30 seconds. As Taylor Floyd will step up, check in a moment. Free throw good from Woods. Completes the and one. She's got 6. And Alva, a quick 5-0 run to start this fourth quarter. Floyd does indeed come in for Nelson. So it's Howard, Floyd, Mendel, Mills, and Colt. Floyd breaks it across the timeline on the press, tried to bounce it down to Mills, and that one's stolen away by Alva. They flip the head to Ferguson, and Ferguson with the easy layup as she let Ella Howard blow by her. Ferguson with her first field goal, make it 39-33, and Coach Jones wants the timeout as he's got to recontrol things. The Boomers seeing a 7-0 run by Alva to begin this quarter. We're not even a minute gone by.
Yeah, not the start that you wanted at all. 2 fouls, 2 offensive rebounds on one end, and going in transition here. Taylor Floyd had an opportunity she could either pass right, pass left, or go up, and ultimately made the wrong decision. So if you're Coach Jones, it's a good time to call timeout. Recompose these girls and let them know that 6-point game, anything's possible. We got plenty of time left. Calm down and get back to what you were doing.
You had called it, though, that Coach Jones, Jeremy Jones, was going to get a chance. You mentioned the bucket right before the end of the quarter by Adair and the free throw, if you will, 40 in the third, that was big, and that Coach Jones was going to use that as a platform to start this fourth quarter. They have. They absolutely have. So Boomers with it out of the timeout. It's Middle on the handle, guarded by Kylie Adair. 7:07 left in the ball game. They trail 39-33. As is Middle taking that pressure from Adair, gets a high screen by Mills. Middle steps back, takes the three. That one's short off the side of the rim. Adair with the rebound. She wants to run for Alva. Has the 3-on-3 the other way. Left corner, Ferguson attacks in the paint, cut off, and they say travel. They say a travel. I thought they were going to call a foul. They got her for the travel. The Boomer crowd thought it was going to be a foul, too, for a moment.
Yeah, it could have been either way. She stepped into some contact on both sides. Ultimately, drugged the foot for the travel.
As Floyd inbounds it to Middle and gets it back for Middle. As Boomers breaking that press. Floyd some crossovers on Nettles, but then Rhodes steps up, knocks it away. Culp collects it. Takes the handle up for the Boomers. Culp on the right wing. Ooh, trying a little crossover on Woods in the corner. It goes to Floyd, right side. Back to Culp on the baseline to Floyd. She'll take the tough three. That one's off the left side, or the right side, no good. Rebound picked up by Nettles. She'll slow it up a little bit for Alva. 6:15 left in the ball game. Boomers trail 39-33. Drive, Adair, pull up in the paint, too easy for her. Kylie starting to feel it. She's got 10. 41-33. All of a sudden, Alva up by 8. It has been a 9-0 run to begin this fourth quarter. As Howard, right side, gives it to Culp on the elbow. She's fading out of bounds, finds Mills left wing, trying to drive, spins, loses it, but collects back. 5:48 left in the game. Mills dribble handoff to Floyd with 13 on the shot clock on the right wing. Trying to find Middle in the paint, not there with 7. Has to go to Culp, top of the key with 4. Shot clock winding down to Middle, and that's essentially, it is going to be a shot clock violation. And so Alva forces another stop. And is all the momentum flipped back in favor of the Ladybugs. As Zoe Chavez will check in. Somebody's got to come off. They take Taylor Floyd off. So it's Chavez, Howard, Mendel, Culp, and Mills the 5. As is Woods, the inbounder, gets it to Nettles. Chavez steps out on her. Nettles double teamed as she gets across the timeline. Mills, Chavez on her. They find Adair, dumps it baseline. Down to Rhodes, back out to Adair for the 3, and it is Kylie Adair's quarter right now. She hits that one. She's got 13, and Alva up by 11. What a run.
Hasn't seen a basket this quarter.
A 12-0 run to begin the frame for Alva. Chavez in the right corner for the Boomers. Trying to find an answer. Howard, top of the key to Mills. Looking to pass it along. Shot clock at 15. Bounce it down to Howard. Cut to the basket. Nice bounce. Nice finish by Howard. Her first field goal of the game. She's got 3 points.
It's going to have to get something going for the Boomers. They're getting to the point where they got to go quick.
They did finally. 4:40 left in the game. They trail 44-35 as Alva's won this quarter so far. 12-2. A down foul on Kaylee Mills on the high right wing as she was trying to cut off Ferguson. And it winds up being Kaylee's third foul, third of the quarter for the Boomers. As Alva keeps the possession, as Woods inbounds it to Rhodes. She holds it top of the key. Culp on her. Rhodes wanting to attack on Culp one-on-one. Gets the basket. The layup good. Cambry Rhodes, confident take there. And now she's got 5. Alva back up by 11, 46-35. Boomers the other way with Chavez. 4:20 left in the game. Goes top of the key to Mills. She wants to attack on Ferguson. Gets cut off on the baseline. Tries to go to Howard. The pass a bit wild. Howard can't collect it. It has just been a 180 in this fourth quarter from where we're at in the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, this is a completely different ball club from 10 minutes ago.
But again, this is an Alva team that ranks number 4 in 3A. They've been through these battles. They know how to turn it on when it matters, and they're doing so here as they lead 46-35, 4 minutes left. It's Ferguson, top of the key for the Ladybugs. Has Mendel on it. They'll swing it around to Rhodes, left wing with Nelson guarding. Back to Ferguson. Right corner to Woods. She's going to tee up the three. Hand in the face. That one way strong. Rebound on the backside by Howard as it comes to her. Gives it to Chavez. 3:40 left in the contest. Bullets trailed by 11. Got to find some baskets. Left wing to middle. Picked up by Adair. Trying to dump in the paint to Ferguson. And just like a defensive back that picks up a defensive pass interference, Ferguson never turned around for the ball and gets called for the foul. That's her third. She was trying to deny that entry pass to Mills. It's Nelson beneath the block, finds Mills, dumps it in, and she's fouled. Not and one, but Kayla Mills does go to the line, pushing it up in the paint.
You need to get both of these and get a quick stop. You'd have it within 5 points at the 2-minute mark. Be a good step into getting this game back.
Rhodes with her second foul. Mills, free throw good. She's got 13. Matches Lexi Mendel for the team lead. Good news for the Boomers, you got a shot clock tonight, so Alva can't necessarily. Mills just steps up and steals it. It was intended for Woods. Gives it to Howard, trying to put it ahead. That pass batted, though, had a couple of Ladybugs on her, and Woods able to collect it. So the Boomers had a chance, but it was turned over. As Adair back the other way, top of the key, right wing, goes to Woods. 3:08 left in the ball game. 46-37. It's Coach Jones directing traffic from the Alva sideline. Now Woods wants to attack, steps in the paint. Mendel, they say fouled her. Mendel kind of reached across her, and that's what ultimately drew the foul as Mendel picks up her second. And that sends Kaylin Woods to the free throw line. Woods at this point in the ball game with 6 points. First free throw good, make it 7. And Alva back up by 10, 47-37, 2:56 left. Now that clock, a huge factor for the Boomers here. Few dribbles for Woods. Second free throw splashes home as well. She's got 8. Alva back up by 11, 48-37. Chavez takes the inbounds for the Boomers. Goes left wing to middle. Trying to zip it down to Kaylee. Working one-on-one with Ferguson. The shot no good from the left side. Rebound scooped up by Ferguson. Boomers went quick, didn't get the basket. Adair takes on the right wing up top to Nettles. The left corner to Ferguson. Remember, shot clock is active tonight, down to 20 seconds in the paint. Adair kicks out right wing. Rhodes for 3. That one too strong. Rebound, and they're going to get Adair on the foul as
jumped over Chavez. Chavez was going to work, blocking her out.
So Chavez makes Adair pick up her second. Third team foul for Alva. 2:20 left in the contest. Boomers trailing by 11, 48-37 as Nelson, trying to dribble it down the right side. It just went high over her head and ultimately a carry. So it's fourth quarter for the Boomers, just completely out of the rhythm from what we saw in that third quarter. Alva's outscored them 16-4 in the frame. Ferguson across the timeline with 2:10 left. Goes to Nettles, and Adair playing a little catch in the corner. Right side to Woods, up to Ferguson. To Nettles, swinging it around to Rhodes in the corner. Adair wants to drive baseline. Nelson comes by Mendel. It was intended for Kaylin Woods. Taylor Floyd back in the ball game for the Boomers. Yeah, she will take out Bailey Nelson. So it's Nelson, Chavez, Howard, Mills, and Mendel, the 5. Ferguson high, right wing with it. 10 on the shot clock, minute 50 left in the contest. Ferguson gets a poke loose with 7. A couple Boomers on her. She somehow gets to the Woods, driving with 4. The shot just leaks out underneath. Mills with the rebound. Boomers trying to push quick. 48-37 in the quarter. Mendel catch and shoot 3 from there. Too strong. Rebound on the backside taken by Cambry Rhodes, and now we're going to slow it up for just a minute 30.
Now you can start trying to use every second of that shot clock as it gets down.
We say that. Kylie Adair drives, gets down to the right block, and draws the foul. Kylie Adair, what a performance closing this ball game.
Yeah, she's been the leading the pack here. here in this fourth quarter. She's been all over the place.
Remember, only had a handful of points after the first half. Has turned it up primarily in this fourth quarter. She's up to 13, making 14. That foul on Mendel, her third. Boomer's fifth, so no more to give there. As Alva now at 49-37. Minute 21 left. Adair to make it a 13-point ball game, as she's got 15 on the night, leading all scorers. As a Chavez crossed the timeline, trying to go free throw line to Mills and batted at, and they'll say a foul on the floor on Alva. As Mills is poked at, and they'll get the first charge to Kaylin Woods. Fourth of the quarter for Alva, reset for the Boomers, minute 14 left in the game, but they trail 50-37. Swing it up to Mills, top the key, right wing to Howard. In the corner to middle, dumps it down to Mills cutting, and they'll say she traveled as she tried the old spin move back.
Yeah, this has been a tough fourth quarter for the Boomers. I mean, you can just see the disappointment on their face, giving it all they got, just not having a lot of luck.
As Alva braces press again, Adair takes it with a minute left in the ball game. 50-37, the Ladybugs control. Remember, we will have the senior night festivities coming up after this contest before we get to the boys' game. There's a drive and a step through by Nettles, and she's laughing. She got away kind of with the travel maybe there.
Yeah, and the ball got tipped out of her hands, and she was able, it just fell right back into her hands. A little luck there on their side.
52-37, 15-point game with 30 seconds left. Alva going to improve to 19-5 as Middle still trying to cut to the basket. That shot just too strong. Good luck. It's been that type of night, unfortunately, especially this fourth quarter. As Alva with another board. Shot clock is out. Yep. And Kylie Adair, 15 points, most of that coming in the second half. And down the stretch to lead the Ladybugs. No Hadley on tonight for Alva. Presley Jones, big in relief for her. And that is the ball game. Alva takes it 52-37 over the Boomers on senior night. We'll step aside, come back with the post-game wrap, and get you set up for senior night as well. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
This is Matty Mitchell with Vance.
Moves fast, and you deserve internet that keeps up. Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls, Gig Fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit GoPioneer.com to sign up today.
Communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome! Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Out here in western Oklahoma, folks know quality when they see it, and that's exactly what you'll find at Vance Auto Group of Woodward. For years, we've proudly supplied Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, whether you're after rugged performance or everyday comfort.
Cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Vance is here to help you find the perfect fit.
Dodge, Ram, and GMC.
Visit Vance Auto Group of Woodward, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
And back at Boomer Fieldhouse as the girls fall 50-37 to the Ladybugs. A big fourth quarter. Entering that final quarter on the Woodward side, leading the way was Kaylee Bills with 14, Lexi Middle with 13, and then on the Alva 15 on the night. Presley Jones at 12 in that mainly in that first half, lead away, and then 8 for Kaylin Woods for the Ladybugs. Alva improves 19-5. Boomers fall to 8-14. We'll step aside, come back with senior night festivities. It's Boomer Basketball, Z92 and Boomer TV. Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 6-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with our staff, or come visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like getting Bateman when you need Batman.
Stop. Whoa, cat lady. Time out.
Nice fanny bag.
Thank you.
Rude. Don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm.
As Woodward rolls fall Alva 52-37. The boys coming up next, but first we've got senior night festivities, so let's turn over to Troy Harley.
Aubrey Partido. Aubrey is the daughter of Tommy and Christy Partido and has run cross country for 4 years. She would like to study sports medicine in college, and her advice to her younger self is to not give up and to always stay consistent. Ladies and gentlemen, Aubrey Partido. Next up is hers. Luke's parents are Tommy and Chanda Peters. He has run cross country for 3 years. His future plans are to play college baseball and major in health management. His advice to freshmen is, you can always hit snooze button one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Peters. Our next senior is Holden Simmons. Holden is the son of Eric and Crystal Simmons. He has run cross country for 6 years. He plans to attend college at Oklahoma State University to study electrical engineering. His advice to his younger self is, whatever you do, take the bet with coach. Either you win and you get to quit running, or you get to keep running with your best friends and achieve heights you've never thought possible. Ladies and gentlemen, Holden Simmons. And our last senior for cross country is Steiner Smith. Steiner is the son of Brett and Andrea Smith. He has run cross country for 4 years. He plans to attend Oklahoma Christian for Bible studies. His one piece of advice is, run to the truth, especially when you fall. And remember, Colossians 3:17, and whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. Ladies and gentlemen, Steiner Smith. Up next, our dance team seniors. Senior team member, Josie Lataw. Josie has danced for 15 years. Her parents are Kate and Tyson Lataw. She plans to attend Oklahoma State University to become a dental hygienist. Her advice to her freshman self is, don't worry about being a freshman. Your coach will still consider you and your best friend the freshman, even when you are senior captains. Ladies and gentlemen, Josie Lataw. And our last and final senior dance team member, Parker McDonald. Parker is the daughter of Brian McDonald and Angela Bell. Her stepmom is Mickey McDonald. Parker has danced for 15 years. She plans to attend High Plains to get her LPN and then SWASU to pursue an RN degree. Her advice to her younger self is, don't worry about 6:30 a.m. practices because you will survive them. Barely, but you will. Ladies and gentlemen, Parker McDonald. And now on to our girls varsity basketball team. Up first, senior manager Addison Gatrell. Addison's parents are Darren and Andrea Gatetroll. She has served as a manager for 6 years. Her future career plans are to go to college and earn a degree in history with a minor in museum studies. Her advice to her freshman self is, finish your work as soon as possible. You'll thank yourself later. Ladies and gentlemen, Addison Gatetroll. Next up is senior Rhythm Boswell. Rhythm is the daughter of Jasmine and Chris Boswell. Rhythm has played basketball since the 3rd grade. Her plans after graduation are to attend Northwest Oklahoma State University in Alva and become a real estate agent. Her advice to her younger self is, you are going to make so many mistakes throughout high school, but it's honestly worth it. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhythm Boswell. And lastly, senior Lexi Mendel. Lexi is the daughter of Britt and Clint Mendel. She has played basketball for 12 years. Her future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University, rush a sorority, and study pre-med in hopes of going to optometry school. Her advice to her younger self is, get your dad's credit card as soon as possible. Ladies and gentlemen, Lexi Mendel. And now on to our boys varsity basketball team. First up is senior Dawson Heckert. Dawson is the son of Ryan and Cameron Eckert. He has played basketball since he was 6 years old. He plans to attend college at the University of Oklahoma and pursue a degree in petroleum engineering. His advice to his freshman self is, play every sport you can. Ladies and gentlemen, Dawson Eckert. Second up is senior Gage Hutchins. Gage is the son of John Hutchins and Kendra Hutchins. He has played basketball for 11 years. His future plans are to hopefully play college basketball and after college to become a wind technician. His advice is, be yourself and don't try to force or worry about fitting in. Authenticity will attract the right people and friendships. Ladies and gentlemen, Gage Hutchins. Third up is senior Aaron Laredo. Aaron's parents are Jesus and Maricela Laredo. I hope I pronounced that correctly. He has played basketball for 7 years. After graduation, he would like to attend Southwestern Oklahoma State University and study meteorology. His advice to his freshman self is DBAB, which stands for Do Better at Basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, Aaron Laredo. And last but not least, senior Austin Rowland. Austin is the son of Josh and Sheila Rowland. He has played basketball for 3 years and he plans to study electrical engineering in college. Austin's advice to his younger self is, enjoy high school while you can. Senior year comes faster than you think. Ladies and gentlemen, Austin Rowland. Boomer fans and Boomer visitors, these are your honored seniors for 2026. Let's give them all one more huge round of applause!
And there you have it, your senior night festivities as the Boomers honor cross-country, dance team, and basketball seniors tonight. And with it, we'll step aside, come back, get you set for the boys. Up next, it's Alva Woodward to close out senior night. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
2K video resolution and instant alerts day or night, starting at just $15 a month. Visit GoPioneer.com today and enjoy peace of mind with Arlo Secure.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 12-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with the staff, or visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Back at Boomer Fieldhouse, getting 6 for the boys' action between Woodward and Alva. And, of course, Ely, senior night, brought out all the cross-country, dance, and basketball. Seniors, always special there to see that. And, on the basketball side, obviously we talked about Lexi's impact on the girls' side coming into the contest. The boys, who I'm sure we'll all see get playing time tonight, whether they're all start or not. It'll be Gage Hutchins, Aaron Laredo, Dawson Eckert, Austin Rowland, 2 of those. Gage and Aaron, play basketball from the jump. For Coach Gaines, it's kind of that first group that she's had for the majority of their careers, right? So we talked about that with her Wednesday on. The coach showed a special connection with those kids and how especially Gage and Aaron's got to develop along in their careers, made big strides. And Dawson and Austin have been a lot of fun to talk to over the year because Dawson, he played basketball with Aaron Gage growing up. Obviously, took some time to look at powerlifting and other sports, but he's glad that this year kind of brought him back to basketball as he couldn't do powerlifting. He's had a lot of fun with it. Austin, guy we've had over the last couple of years, got to see him on the gridiron on the football field and adapt to that over his time here in Woodward. He's enjoyed this year as well, get to play with these guys, and it's a fun bunch of seniors is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, it absolutely is, and I hope that Coach Gaines gives them the honor of all 5 getting to start out there one more time together.
What you count for?
There's 5 of them.
Who am I missing?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dawson Heckert, Aaron Laredo, Landon Brown.
Oh, see, but we don't have
Hutchins.
Landon actually right now.
Oh, okay.
That's where the correction is. Thank you.
Huh?
I said that's where the correction is. You were right, but we didn't have Landon available, so there you go. Anyways, but to that point, yeah, I'm sure we'll see all 4 of those guys to start the contest. Traditionally, that's how it goes, but as we get prepped for this basketball game, you've got the youth on the other side now, if you will. We're talking about on the girls' side of the broadcast. 2 of the players, Graham Goss, as well as Jet Cullen, just freshmen. They've each showed out. Then you got, some senior leadership. A guy like Trace Hamilton, always consistent in what he does. But this Alva team, they know maybe in the postseason you're, not necessarily going to go super far, but they're trying to put together as much as they can before that postseason run. And the big deal for them is they're looking around saying, guys, we're going to return a lot of our production next year. So they want to come out, show out a little bit, and, make sure that they kind of end the season on the right foot as much as possible.
Yeah, these guys are most definitely playing for the future and just trying to get things figured out for, you're not necessarily just trying to look towards next year already as you still have, some ball games that you can go win and do something in the playoffs, but they know that most of this squad's going to be back next year, and they're going to be just as good, probably even better.
Well, and I want to, dig on your experience with this because you've been on, some of those teams in Moreland where you guys were kind of coming up, right? You were sensing someone was starting to build. So when you could find that momentum at the end of the season, it's a tough pill to always end the season, but when you're returning a lot of guys and you started to play well towards the end of the season, that's always a confidence booster, right, if you could do that as a squad.
Yeah, I mean, my sophomore year in high school, we didn't have a lot of success, but the main bulk of us, we were all sophomores and freshmen. I mean, it was tough, to see those you always kind of have respect for those upperclassmen that, aren't getting to come back next year. But in terms of being a competitor and things of that nature, coming back next year, you get a year to develop. You get to go play baseball again, football again, build chemistry with those guys around you. Most of it's all positive.
Absolutely. The both teams going through their paces as they're getting warmed up. We'll step aside for a final pregame break. Come back with your keys to the game, the starting lineups, and the opening tip-off. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92, KMZ, FM Woodward, and Boomer TV.
Supporting communities in every way, Feeling State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome. Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Every family has a story filled with chapters of love, laughter, and dreams for the future. But what if one day you're not there to help write the next chapter? Life is unpredictable, but your love for your family shouldn't be. With State Farm Life Insurance, Gwayne Matthews and Woodward can help ensure your story continues, even when you're not there to turn the page. Protect the chapters yet to come. Talk to Gwayne Matthews, because your story deserves to be told.
You know, nowadays it seems like nothing is built to last, like phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2-tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived, and hello to something that lasts.
Visit your Michelin dealer, High Plains Tire, at 2220 Main in Woodward.
Hungry? Head to Longshots Bar and Grill in downtown Woodward. Bring the whole crew for juicy ribeye steaks, giant burgers, wings from mild to flaming hot, fresh salads, and more. There's something for everyone, including the kids. Planning a party or team celebration? Check out the upstairs golf and gun bays, or ask about our group catering options. Longshots Bar and Grill, downtown Woodward's favorite hangout and the official home of the Boomer Coaches Show every Wednesday from 6 to 7. Come hungry, leave happy, and make it a night to remember.
And back at Jimmy Peck Court, Boomer Fieldhouse. Tyler Riggs, Ely Noble with you as we get set for this boys contest. Ely, last time it was a 72-55 win for the Boomers in the Wheat Capital tournament. In that game, Boomers were able to get on top early, but Alva kept punching back, kind of kept it around 10 all night, or that afternoon, if you will. Graham Goss had 24 points. For the Boomers, it was the usual suspects: Caden Gaines, Cole Reed, Gage Hutchins leading the way in that one. But well, the Boomers got to make sure they got to come out and do tonight to be able to secure a senior night victory and try to go for win number 4 in a row.
Use what you have that Alva doesn't, to your advantage. I mean, for the most part, you have the athlete, you have the athleticism edge, you got the experience edge. Probably, out-age these guys by 10 years after you add it all up,
which hadn't been always the case for the Boomers this season to that point.
And the height, you got the height advantage too. So just use all of that to your advantage. Gage Hutchins, he comes to my mind every time on the defensive end. Get those steals. Once this Boomer squad gets, once they get riled up, they can really get out. We talked about that Alva squad on the girls' side. This Woodward team, they got the athleticism to make the stands jump up. So I think just get this crowd into it, and you'll be all right.
You mentioned jump up. Already some good memories on the court this season in terms of that. So I don't know if we'll get that repeating here tonight, but you never know. You never know. Boomers, of course, going to be in that home white uniform like the girls were, the gold and black trimming. The gold numbers and text trimmed in black. Alva going to be in the row black uniform similar to the girls. Black tops, black bottoms. Gold numbers and text trimmed in a bit of white with the Gold Bug logo on the pants. And we'll get to those starting lineups for both squads.
One sec, I think Coach Gaines is going to go with 4 seniors.
Yeah.
It's Cole Reed set to high-five the starters right now.
There you go. And for Alva, we will indeed see the freshman duo, Graham Goss, Jack Kellen, the senior, Trace Hamilton for the Bugs, the
Coleman Gassford,
senior, Kyler Martin.
My bad, Connor Adair, number 23 as well.
There you go. Connor Adair in there. And Kyler Martin. So, Goss, Hamilton. You get Keaton Adair as well, or did you say they went with Gassford? We'll get to that in a second. As for the Boomers, as you mentioned, going to get the 4 seniors in the starting lineup: Gage Hutchins, Aaron Laredo, as well as Dawson Heckert. And then Kay Gaines going to be the lone non-senior in the starting lineup as they've got the kids back out with the long wraparound. They told them this time to line up at half court.
And they've all got shirts they're tossing into the stands.
There you go. Oh, and
Gaines didn't make it very far.
He didn't make it very far. So one of the guys in the lines, oh boy, they are tossing those. That's neat. That's cool. But like I said, getting to see the 4 seniors in that starting lineup, good stuff for the Boomers.
To reiterate that Goldbug starting 5 for you one more time. Number 1, Graham Goss. Number 3, Jet Kellen. Number 11, Trace Hamilton. Number 23, Connor Adair. And number 24, Kyler Martin.
I had put Kellen in there. That's where I was missing it. So we're ready to go. And we'll turn it over to Mr. Noble.
As same color scheme matchup as the girls. Boomers in the all-white gold lettering. Gold Bugs in the black and gold lettering as Gold Bugs going left to right. Boomers going right to left. As ref throws the ball up in the air. Boomers control the tip. Bounce pass to Gage. Gage quickly inside. Bounce pass to Rollins as he can't quite handle it. Still going against Hamilton as he kicks it outside. Pass is tipped by Kyler Martin out of bounds. Stay here with the Boomers.
And it was interesting. You saw in the tip lead between Hamilton and Gaines, there's kind of this play set up. They're trying to get rolling a basket underneath. It doesn't turn out successful.
Inbound to Laredo over to Heckert. Gaines, top of the key, three-pointer straight away. Got it. Caden Gaines starts early, 3 points. 3-0 Boomers, 20 seconds in. As Gross has it the other way. He's going to control the offense for the most part of the night. Kellen, right wing 3, he traveled with it.
Oh,
got it to go, though. Cash, as he caught the ball, then jumped with it. You can't do that unless you dribble. That's going to be a quick turnover for the Gold Bugs. Laredo running PG. He goes down to the right side. Gets it inside to Roland. Couldn't quite handle the pass. Ball's tipped. Laredo able to control it, as they're going to say he stuttered his feet, and Tyler might get the ball.
You missed it Tuesday night. I had one. I caught it like this. Don Gaines can attest.
Nope.
I was just serious. I was like, boop, like that, and just threw it right back. I promise. I swear. I swear. I was
liar.
I'm not. Don could attest.
Gold Bug ball as Laredo stepped out of bounds. As Gage Hutchins quickly picking up Graham Goss as he dribbles left side over to Kyler Martin. That is Adair. Left side. He dribbles inside, back outside to Goss. Tipped by Gaines and stolen away. Ahead to Gage Hutchins. Lob up to Gaines, and he throws it down. Gage Hutchins to Caden Gaines for the lob, and Gaines does the rest.
High and down
the other
hard.
way, Gross bounce pass to Hamilton. His shot goes down. Quickly the other way, Goss able to control it a little bit. Ahead to Hutchins again as he got pushed in the back by Kyler Martin. And Hutchins going to be at the free throw line. That's some quick basketball there for a second.
You said athletically in the pregame, that's where the Boomers had the advantage. And how about Gaines going up high, coming down hard?
I talk to a lot of people all the time about Gaines, and they're just they talk about how tall he is and that helps him. And I'm like, that kid's athletic too.
he could leave. And how about Gage with the quality assists?
We've seen that many times. Them two out in transition. Mm-hmm. It's a show. As Hutchins did get his first free throw to go, they lead 6-2 with 6:45 to go. As he now makes the second one to make it 7-2. Here early on in the first frame. Goss dribbling inside, right-hand float shot, doesn't go, gains the rebound. Bounce pass ahead to Roland. Roland all the way down to a wide-open Gage Hutchins, as Hutchins got behind the defense, and Roland with a quarterback pass as he's used to the football field. An early timeout for the Gold Bugs, as Boomers lead 9-2, with just a minute and a half in here in the first quarter.
Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they're in touch with communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything they need to make your landscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Canton, and Weatherford. M&D, Great Plains Bank, powering Boomer Sports this season.
While you were doing those, I was thinking, Coach Kayla Gaines probably not in big of a hurry to, get her two original starters in, as they're doing Dawson Hecker and Austin Rowland. You can't tell that they don't start.
No, they were doing some work early. Austin, you mentioned the fire in the pass to Gage. Austin was backup quarterback last year for the Boomers at one point, so he's got a cannon. He can throw it.
Goss the other way, over to Adair, top of the key. Guarded by Gaines, left side to Kellen. Kellen dribbles right side, steps over, bounce pass out to Martin. Now into Adair. He drives baseline, gets his pass tipped away by Rowland and stolen by Heckert. As Heckert trying to get it rolling, pass is tipped. Body's on the floor. Heckert able to control it as he dribbles inside, kicks it back out. Hutchins, corner three. Just a bit short. Oh, Rowland tips the offensive rebound. Just a bit too strong. Good pass from Heckert to the left corner, though.
Yeah, nice stop and kick out. And, Gaines a little frustrated with himself. Or not Gaines, but Gage frustrated with himself. Open look usually makes those.
A bit wide open.
Yeah.
I mean, he was wide open. Goss crossing the timeline. Now over to Adair. Adair into Martin, left corner. Tries to get it inside to Kellen. Pass is stolen by Laredo. And his pass is intercepted by Goss. As Goss is quickly double teamed, gets it to Adair. Adair will bring it up. As he dribbles inside. Euro step, left hand, no good. Tip in, good by Trace Hamilton. As it is now 9-4, Boomers lead. 5:20 to go. Gaines has it the other way. Looking to get it inside to Laredo as he's fallen over. Pass is stolen away by Goss. And he gets it to Adair. Adair pushing the pace over to Kellen, left wing. Looking for somewhere to go. Now right corner, Kyler Martin, wide open three ball. That one's good. Big three there for the Goldbugs. Now they trail 2 by 2, 9-7. 5 to go here in the first quarter. As Coach Gaines now putting the substitutions to the scorer's table. Caden Gaines from the right wing knocks down a three right in Kellen's face to push that lead back to 5.
Gaines with 8 of the Boomer 12 thus far.
Martin the other way, left side, now to Adair. Near half court as Hutchins close defense over to Goss now. Into Martin, wide open right corner three. That one just a bit too strong. Hamilton, the offensive rebound, can't get the tip to go. Hutchins rebound, he pushes it to pace. As he back out left wing, Heckert for three, got it! The senior, Dawson Heckert, in the left corner, hits a three. We got the refs smiling as he knows that might be his first three-pointer.
This season, I believe so. He's had a basket or two, but first one from deep for Dawson. Good luck.
Now Adair the other way, bounce pass out to Goss. He thought about a three. He's looking for somewhere to go. Now Martin, right corner three once again, way too strong into the hands of Gaines. As Gaines is going to bring it up, set up that Boomer offense. Over to Laredo, right side.
Get Austin
pass
going.
rolling. Over to Heckert, top of the key. Just dribble in the right side. Now to Gage Hutchins. Rolling left side now. He's going to shoot a three ball. Just a bit off. Laredo, the offensive rebound, penetrates back inside, spins left. Bounce pass to Heckert. Chest pass. And his tip shot won't go. Gets his own rebound. Fading away, left jumper. Won't go. Another offensive rebound. Laredo up again. Won't go. Connor Adair finally gets the rebound for the Goldbugs. He pushes it inside to Hamilton. Hamilton's float shot, rimmed out. Defensive rebound taken by Gaines. And ahead he pushes. Had it tipped away by Kellen, able to control it. And now Kellen's going to get hit with a personal.
Yeah, tripped over Gaines on that. Got tangled up, and we'll see Luke Talley and Cole Reed in for the Boomers. Dawson Eckert, Austin rolling. Some good minutes. Austin going, hey, I got to get my breath a little bit.
Give me some water. As the substitutions were correct. It is Cole Reed and Luke Talley into the game now.
Which has been the usual starting lineup here for the Boomers over the last few weeks.
Laredo controlling it. Right side. Pass to nobody. Ends up in Cole Reed's hands. Kicks out right side to Gaines. He dribbles inside. Pass inside to Talley. Good pass from Gaines. And Talley takes care of the rest off the glass. Luke Talley inserts the game and inserts 2 points for the Boomers. Goss the other way, going to work against Cole Reed. Bounce pass into Kellen on the right short corner. Now out to Adair. They're going to slow things down. Adair dribbling inside, steps through, and going to get hit with a foul by Luke Talley. Good step through there from Adair. He's going to get awarded a couple free throws.
Yeah, it was a good move from Adair. Talley had really no choice but just kind of shove him and make sure the shot didn't go in. So
17-7, 2.5 to go in quarter number 1. As refs getting things figured out, making sure Talley got hit with the foul.
And, it's interesting. It's kind of a similar start to why that happened at the Week Capital tournament, but Alva hung around in that contest for quite a while. We'll see if they do the same here.
Adair's first free throw bounced around and rolled out. Keep things at a 10-point game. I mentioned these guys know each other. Hutchins and Martin over here having a conversation. Adair's second free throw knocks down. 17-8. 2.5 and ticking. Laredo the other way to Gaines. Gaines dribbling left side now into the corner, guarded by Kellen. Kellen gets the turnover as he steps over now to Goss. As he steps through Hutchins, but Hutchins had some help from behind as Gaines packs it on the glass, no good. And Hutchins gets the rebound quickly ahead to Cole Reed, and Cole Reed finishes things up.
What a block by Gaines coming out of nowhere.
Goss has it the other way, going inside against Reed, trying to get it back outside to Adair. Finally does. Good defense from Hutchins. Adair at the top of the key, dribbles right side, now back left, going to work as he pulls up from the left elbow, just a bit too strong. Offensive rebound fought for. They're going to say it's out of bounds. Say last off Kyler Martin. Boomers going to take the possession. As now in comes Grayson Roach for the Boomers. As Gaines going to get a breather. They got a couple substitutions for the Gold Bugs as well.
They're actually going to flip it and say it was last touch by the Boomers.
Okay.
So it was close there because Gaines was trying to save it. You know, you don't know if the other player was already out of bounds at that point, but they're saying not the case.
Coleman Gassford and Tucker Hannaford now into the game for the Gold Bugs.
Jay Graff, Grayson Roach in for the Boomers, took out Aaron Laredo and Caden Gaines.
As off the inbound was tipped and fell back into the hands of the inbounder, except he was out of bounds. So it will be Boomer ball now. Jake Graff crossing the timeline here, guarded by Goss, dribbling left side. Insert pass to Cole Reed. Cole Reed goes up with the right hand. He got up high and laid that one in there.
We talked about Gaines hops. Cole might have the sneaky best hops on the team. That boy can leap.
Goss the other way, gonna pick up a foul. Gage Hutchins. As we got another substitution, Caden Gaines immediately coming back in. And substitution gonna be Gage Hutchins. Hutchins, couple fouls here early. More substitutions now as Trace Hamilton, Kyler Martin back into the game as Graham Goss and
Jet Kellen, freshman now.
Underneath their own basket, Adair set to inbound for the Gold Bugs. 21-8, Boomers up by 13. Impound pass stolen by Talley. Flips it to Gaines. Gaines pushing the pace. Bounce pass to Roach. Roach wasn't quite there yet.
Yeah, Gaines just a bit too much on the pass. Right idea. Just Grayson wasn't quite to that point yet.
It's Gassford inbounds to Adair. Adair, the junior, guarded by Reed, the junior. As he dribbles right side, float right shot. Good. Put them in double figures now are the Gold Bugs. Already Tally in the right corner to Cole Reed, top of the key, straight away. Won't go. Defensive rebound taken by Adair.
Rare you see Cole Reed miss a wide open one like that.
Insert pass to Hamilton, reverse layup is good. Back-to-back buckets for the Gold Bugs. They trail by 9 now, 45 seconds to go, 21-12.
Hamilton with 6 of the 12 for Alva.
Cole Reed, left side, dribble back right up top to Graff. Graff gonna dribble left side, right hand float shot, air ball. Offensive rebound, Gaines, back to Graff again.
Graff took a little bump, stuck with it after the Gaines board.
What a move he took. Oh, couldn't get it to go. Jake Graff crossed up Hannaford. Got an open shot inside. Couldn't get it to go. As you're right, he's holding his nose just a little bit.
Yeah, he got shook up a little bit. But how about the move through all that traffic? Like you said, just unfortunately he couldn't finish it. Good luck, though, from Jake.
21 seconds, no shot clock. So Gold Bugs can hold. 21-12. Boomers lead by 9, now down to 15. Adair has it guarded by Reed, down to 10. Dribbles in, back out. Trying to find somewhere. Good defense from Reed. Down to 5 seconds. Adair's got to do something. Dribbles left side, steps back, bounce pass over to Hannaford. Hannaford just chucks it up. Almost got it to go. As that's going to do things here in the first quarter. 21-12, your Boomers lead by 9. You are listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
This is Matty Mitchell with Vance Auto Group in Woodward, Oklahoma.
Moves fast, and you deserve internet that keeps up. Say hello to Pioneer Fiber Internet with blazing fast gig fiber speeds designed for the way you live, work, and play. From ultra-smooth streaming and lag-free gaming to lightning-fast downloads and crystal-clear video calls. Gig Fiber gives you the speed and reliability to do it all. Ready to upgrade your internet experience? Visit gopioneer.com to sign up today.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Back in Woodward as the competition between the Boomers and the Gold Bugs enter the second quarter. Boomers up by 9, 21-12. And that was first quarter led by Gaines.
8 points for Caden in that frame.
Gold Bugs set to begin things here. Goss back into the game with Kellen, Kyler Martin, Trace Hamilton, and Gassford.
That was about to be on you, Ely, right there.
That pass from Goss to Martin was tipped by Hutchins and went out of bounds. It will stay here with the Gold Bugs as we are now 8 seconds in. Gassford inbounds to Goss in the backcourt as he crosses the timeline for the Gold Bugs. Now over to Gassford. Gassford, top of the key, Kellen. Kellen over to Goss now, right wing, dribbles left side, going inside, stops, right hand float shot, just a bit short. Rebound by Hamilton. Now back out to Gassford. Gassford over to Kellen, top of the key. Now Goss on the left side. Awaits the call from coach, dribbles in left side. Now back out to Martin. Martin trying to penetrate. Good defense from the Boomers here. Kellen now has it at top of the key. Dribbles left side, spins back to the right. Bounce pass out to Goss, and he can't control it. Finally gets it. He goes up against Gaines. And Gaines is going to get hit with the foul. Goss, 2 free throws.
Graham, just a freshman, but you could see the craftiness there. Realized didn't have the size match up with Kagan, so kind of got in a spot where he forced the official either make you call or you don't, and he got the call.
Yeah, a little bit of luck, but hey, it is what it is. His first free throw, not able to get down. Lead will stay at 9 as Kyler Martin back into the game for the Gold Bugs. Out comes Gassford.
Graham Goss, 24 points, season high. Last time out against Woodward, though the Alva 55 hadn't got anything to go so far.
As Goss, as you mentioned, did miss his second free throw. Kellen had the offensive rebound, went back up, and Gaines swatted it away, but it had hit the backboard already for a goaltend to make the Boomer lead just 7, 21-14, 7 minutes to go. The other way we go, Laredo dribbles right side, dribble handoff with Reed. Reed looking for somewhere to go, finally gets Tally, top of the key, bounce pass inside to Hutchins. Circles through, steps through with the right hand, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Tally back up and in though to make it a 9-point lead. Good move there from Gage Hutchins. Good job from Tally on the follow-up.
Yeah, I love what Luke Tally does, a glue guy in every sense of the word here for the Boomers.
Right corner, Jet Kellen gives it over to Adair. Adair, right-hand hook shot, won't go. Defensive rebound taken by Gaines. Quickly to head to Gage Hutchins, bounce pass to Laredo. Laredo couldn't handle it, and that's going to be a turnover. And back we go with the Gold Bugs.
Alva again, just hanging around. This is exactly what they did in their first matchup. Boomers would get up by 10 or so, and Alva would kind of reel it back in slowly. Took a fourth quarter run for the Boomers to really put it away.
By 10 or so, that lead is 9, 23-14. 6 minutes to go in the first half. It's Adair working against Laredo, trying to get inside. Good defense, good denial there from Laredo. Now over to Goss, right wing. Thought about a three, dribbles in left side, and just dropped. And they're going to call it travel, as Goss doesn't quite agree with it.
How about Luke Tally again, standing strong defensively. Just kind of looked over him like, hey,
job.
I'm here.
As you mentioned, Goss, you could see the craftiness, but nothing against Tally there. Boomer ball, right wing, Caden Gaines. He's going to work against Kellen, dribbles left side, gets inside, easy right-hand lay. Got hit from behind. That's too easy for Gaines. And
Makes
one.
an and one look that simple. That's criminal. That is criminal. Second on Kellen. First on the quarter for Alva.
He does have to finish it, though, as it's not an and one until you make the free throw.
Gaines, first player in double figures tonight with 10, make it 11.
As he makes his free throw, 26-14, 5:45 to go here in the first half. But Hamilton now has it in the backcourt. Over to Kellen now. Kellen crosses half court, picked up by Reed. Now over to Adair. They'll switch the assignments. Reed on Adair now. Dribbling left side. Tried to fake right. Pulls up with the right-hand jumper. That one won't go. Reed the rebound, now to Laredo, pushing in transition. Bounce pass to Gage Hutchins. He goes inside. Float shot with the right hand. Just a bit too long.
Usually Gage automatic on those. It's the look you want from him.
Hamilton the rebound, now to Goss in transition. He tried to get it to the right corner to Kellen. Good job to rebound from that with Hutchins tipping it out of bounds. Sets an inbound Goss. Can't find nowhere to go right now. Gets it to Kellen as Coach Doan calls timeout.
Got a little antsy. You got the freshman passing it in. You got to make sure things don't result in that turnover. Smith & Co. Auction and Realty. They are Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your top choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call them 580-254-3975 or email Ira at smithcorealestate.com. Also, Northwest Glass, from residential and commercial glass to auto glass doors and mirrors. Northwest Glass has you covered. They do it all with expert care and quality service. Stop by 611 Texas Avenue or call them 580-256-4324. Northwest Glass, Smith & Co. Pioneer Boomer Sports this season.
As we have spotted the CJ Montgomery, the great man himself,
overlooking Boomer Fieldhouse.
I'm sure the clipboards have been shattered. As Goss quickly inbounds to Kellen. Kellen high points it in the paint. Spin back left side. That shot won't go. Rebound by Hutchins, quickly ahead to Gaines. Gaines thought about just pulling up as he gets it right back from Hutchins. They're going to call a foul against Kellen. As that's going to be his third foul.
Jack Kellen's doing all he can to stay with Caden. He's doing a good job, but boy, he hadn't been able to do it without fouling.
As he is going to have to take a seat. Mr. Hannaford going to check back in. Bounce pass into Laredo, over to Reed, right side now. Trying to get it into Gaines as it is now Tally left wing, left corner. Bounce pass inside to Reed. Reed able to control it with the right hand. Got hit on the elbow as he went up. Got it to go. Cole Reed for an old-fashioned three-point play.
And he's up to 6 points. The Boomers double up the Bugs now.
28-14. Just under 5 minutes to go in the first half. Cole Reed and the nice shiny red Kobe's at the free throw line. His free throw just a bit too strong. Fighting for his own rebound. Goss has it. Bounce pass over to Hamilton. Quickly to Adair now. Guarded by Hutchins. Adair's got some craftiness himself. Dribbles left side. Seen a lot of right-hand float shots. And those won't go. It's going to be a personal foul on Hamilton.
It's tough for Connor Adair right now because you mentioned he's got some handles. Like, he's getting to these spots. He's just not hitting the shots right now.
Yeah, that he is. I mean, I feel like I've said right hand, floater many times, not able to go. And you can see that he's capable of knocking those down. As now Gaines has it right wing. He dribbles one side to the corner, won't get it to go. That 15-foot jumper as rebound handled by Hannaford, now to Goss. He's pushing the pace, left side. Got to find bounce pass back out to Martin. He'll try a three-pointer, just a bit too short. Hutchins the rebound, pushing quickly. Inside the paint, Euro step, right hand. They're going to call a charge on Hutchins.
And again, that crafty freshman, Graham Goss, just got there and waited on him, made Gage go around him, and it made it to where Gage unfortunately picked up the foul. Second for Gage.
His second foul, second team foul. His foul is 2-4. Gold Bugs have 4 as Goss brings it the other way for the Gold Bugs. Entry pass to Hannaford, now hands it back off to Goss. Ball was tipped by Laredo. Goss trying to find somewhere to go, but that Boomer defense smothering everywhere. Laredo bounce pass to Hutchins for an easy 2 off the glass. Good transition offense there from the Boomers as we've seen them, succeed in that all season long.
Oh, yeah, let them run, and that's when they're comfortable. Gage now up to 6 points for the
30-14. That Boomer lead blooms to 16. As Goss going to try a right wing 3. That one won't go. The Gold Bugs just cold right now. As Gaines got the rebound ahead to Cole Reed.
Cole.
That's going to be another offensive foul. As he kind of, he kind of just bumped into him on purpose.
When you lean, they're going to get you on the offensive foul every time. You can't lean into them like that. That's why the call was made. So.
Yeah, Goss a bit shaken up from it. Took a blow to the stomach there.
Again, freshman, he ain't afraid of nothing. I mean, he's out there playing, absorbing charges, everything. Cole picks up his first foul, by the way.
As Goss going to control the offense the other way as he's catching his breath coming down the court. Adair now right side at the Jimmy Peck wagon. As he's calming things down. We do have a shot clock, 16 seconds to go. Approaching 3 minutes. Dribbles right side. Back out to Graham Goss. He tried to jumper over Cole Reed. Good defense. Defensive rebound by Talley. Now to Laredo. Bounce pass inside to Reed for an easy dunk. Or would you call that a dunk?
Oh, not quite. We can't give it to Cole officially. He's got to make contact there. Almost a dunk. But he's got 8 points either way.
32-14. Boomers now up by 18. As Goss has it on the other way. The defense from Reed. That's smothering Boomer defense right now. Adair, another right corner jumper. And they're going to say Gaines got in the landing space.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. As Adair kind of landed on top of Gaines, so to speak. So that's where the foul is going to be.
It's going to be Gaines' second. And Adair back to the free throw line. Out comes Gaines. Grayson Roach now into the ball game.
So your 5, Jake Graff, Aaron Laredo, Grayson Roach, Luke Talley, and Cole Reed. And now it looks like they're going to say foul on the floor, not shots.
That's interesting.
Said the foul basically was after the shot, not in the act of shooting. Only the 4th on the Boomers in the quarter, so not free throws by way of the bonus either.
Set to inbound Adair underneath his own basket. Looking to Hannaford. He's guarded too closely by Laredo. Gets it into Hamilton. Now to Hannaford. Top of the key. Dribble left side. Cooper Pinko now into the game for the Gold Bugs.
Pinko lineage and Alva continuing.
Adair fakes the spin move. Fading away. Finally gets a jumper to go. Good-looking shot there on the 10-foot jumper.
Connors worked hard, gets some great looks. First one really falling for him there.
The other way, Cole Reed, top of the key 3, knocks it down. His first three-pointer of the game. Now 35-16, 19-point lead for the Boomers with just under 2 to go in the first half.
Cole joins Caden with 11 points in the contest for the Boomers.
Adair has it, dribbles left side. That jumper's good. Connor Adair seen one go, and he's feeling it now. Back-to-back buckets for Connor Adair.
He's up to 7 points.
Minute 44, Graff over to Roach, left side. Now to Talley, top of the key. Now Laredo, guard from Hannaford. Dribble handoff with Cole Reed. Reed right side, dribbles right side as he reaches some contact, and they're calling yet another charge. And Cole Reed arguing he wasn't in position, and I think he's got an argument.
He might, but you know, you've already shown that's why you don't show the shoulder like you did the first time, because you do that, right? And you put yourself kind of in the line of fire of the officials and say, okay, this guy likes to be aggressive, right?
And I think Reed's actually going to get hit with a technical foul.
Oh, he is. Yeah. So he'll pick up 2 and 3. And that'll be free throws for Alva.
For Connor Adair. Coach Doan elects Adair to go to the line for the Gold Bugs. Try to draw a little bit closer are the Gold Bugs. Take advantage of that technical foul. Coach Gaines talking to the officials. Not disagreeing, just getting that explanation.
Yeah, kind of learning what he said, this and that. So
as Adair knocks down both free throws to cut the lead to 16 for the Boomers. By 15, 35-20.
And Connor Adair up to 9. You mentioned, he was starting to feel it a little bit. Now all of a sudden he's up to 9 points. And the Boomers got to kind of quell this momentum of the Gold Bugs.
And another substitution for the Gold Bugs, Owen Vermillion into the game.
First time
Adair breaks down Treese, gets inside, but had to swat it away. Ahead to Treese, now to Talley inside. Entry pass to Laredo. They're going to say Talley traveled with it. And coming back in is Goss. Cooper Pinko
got a little
saw
time.
his time.
Got some minutes. But, the Boomers a little out of rhythm right now. They're going to have to find that momentum. We saw them up and running good.
Yeah, and kind of an unorthodox 5 on the floor for them. The big 3, all 3 of them out of the game. All 3 of them have more than 2 fouls. As Goss gets inside, back out Adair, left wing, left corner, now outside. Good defense from Treese as he dribbles now left side. Behind the back, spin back left, pushes inside, back out. Connor Adair on fire right now. Gets it to go.
We talked about it all first quarter. He was getting to these spots, just wasn't making them. Now they're starting to fall.
Now inside to Roach are the Boomers the other way. Now Graff, right wing, dribbling right side. hits Hamilton. Good defense from Hamilton as that jumper won't go. 35 seconds, 35-22, lead only 13. Adair has it, and he's hit from behind by Graff. No argument there from Graff.
Kind of said as a little bit more of a hit check, a little hockey style.
It's just one of those things, Graff trying to get back, and Adair just happened to be in the runway.
And he was.
That's 5 fouls for the Boomers, and Adair going to be sent to the free throw line. And his first free throw is good. And this Boomer lead, Tyler, is only 12 now.
Is dwindled. That's what we were talking about. First matchup, same thing. Boomers didn't get up by as much, but Alva, kept their head down, kept working. So if you're Woodward, you can't let them get that momentum.
35-24 as Connor Adair's second free throw is good. Under 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Treese has it right wing. Now to Roach, top of the key, over to Luke Talley. Bounce pass into Graff now. Graff over to Laredo. Now Treese, top of the key, three-pointer, just a bit too short. Offensive rebound, Laredo. He'll try a mid-range jumper. That one rimmed out. And offensive rebound, Laredo once again as he gets it back inside, bumped by Adair with 8 seconds to go. And that's going to be Alva's 5th foul.
So that sends Aaron to the free throw line. Aaron hard working on those offensive rebounds. No points yet, though. Second foul charge to Kyler Martin.
And you can see that, Boomers kind of reaching on offense as their big three, kind of their who they lean on. Well, Laredo doing a good job on the offensive glass as he knocks down his first free throw, 36-24 now. 8 seconds to go in the first half. As we've got the competition that you mentioned earlier.
Coming up.
As
Laredo airballs that one.
You didn't have to say he airballed. You say he missed.
I mean, got to tell the people the truth, man. They're watching on Boomer TV, so they know.
Set to inbound. Adair. Roach in his face. Looking for Hamilton. Now back to Adair as he pushes it. Going to get all the way down the court. He's going to go inside. Jumper is good. Connor Adair lighting it up here in this second quarter as Boomer's going to go to halftime with just a 10-point lead, 36-26. We await the second half when we come back. It is listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Communities in every way, Sealing State Bank is thrilled to bring hometown banking closer to you with a brand new branch in Woodward. Welcome! Now offering full-service banking close to home, from personal checking and savings to home and commercial loans, Sealing State Bank has you covered. Enjoy the convenience of mobile and online banking, wire transfers, and so much more. Sealing State Bank, your trusted partner in Woodward. Come visit at 2314 Williams Avenue and experience hometown banking at its best.
Out here in western Oklahoma, folks know quality when they see it, and that's exactly what you'll find at Vance Auto Group of Woodward. For years, we've proudly supplied Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles.
40 years Oklahoma tough.
Not just across our state, but to drivers all over the region.
Hard-working folks, hard-working trucks.
Whether you're after rugged performance or everyday comfort,
Cars, trucks, and SUVs.
Vance is here to help you find the perfect fit.
Dodge, Ram, and GMC.
Visit Vance Auto Group of Woodward, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
Can you give me one more time? Okay, she gets 250. She gets 250. Let's get one a new round Attention, Andrea Reed, please come to the score table. We have something very important to order.
Only up by 9 at the end of the first quarter, 21-12. Started in the second quarter strong before Connor Adair said, I am tapping in to one Kobe Bryant and just start hitting mid-range everywhere. But Boomer still won that quarter, 15-14. So, looking at
We would like to thank our racing community for their continued support and making this fundraiser a success for our juniors and seniors so they may enjoy a exciting event after prom. All right, let's turn it up. Mark Carter. Can you come on line to me, Mark? Missy Thompson. Trey Hall. Brandon Reeder. Don James.
top of Alva in this boys senior night contest, 36-26. We'll step aside, come back, keys to the second half and the start of the second half. It's Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
10 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
Back in Woodward, Jimmy Peck Court, as both squads coming out of the locker room, getting ready, putting the final touches on this halftime break. Minute 20 on the clock. Tyler, Boomers lead by 10. What are the keys for the second half to not only keep this lead, but maybe make it a little bit bigger?
Yeah, you wanted to get a cushion. Obviously, keep after Alva in terms of the pace. We talked about that in the pregame. The Boomers do such a great job of generally wearing out other teams, you know, especially a squad like Alva where you've got some younger guys. You could outpace them a little bit. They did that well through the early parts of the second quarter. You got to get back to that. And then, obviously, you know, you mentioned it, Cole, Caden, Gage, they got to stay out of foul trouble just because, and that's not a discredit to the rest of the guys, but obviously matchup changes huge when those three are on the court.
Not the original starting five, but you could say the OG starting five.
The usual starting five, Laredo, Reed, Talley, Gaines, and Hutchins.
And as for the Gold Bugs, their starting five back intact on the floor now as we are underway here in the third quarter. Boomers have possession over to Gaines in the left corner. Immediately bounce pass into Hutchins. Hutchins couldn't quite get the right-hand reverse shot to go as kind of miscontrolled himself as Goss headed the other way quickly down the lane. And he's going to be tripped up. They're going to call it travel. And Goss just kind of having a tough game so far.
He is, and this is, you know, again, a freshman. He's had some great highs this season, but obviously still a young guy. You're going to have some inconsistencies there.
Back we go the other way, 7.5 to go, no score yet in the third quarter. Cole Reed has the top of the key, looking to get it into Gaines. He just kind of missed through that one. He tried to get it over to Hutchins and way too high.
Threw a little extra lob on that one. So Gage is, you know, not short, but he's not that tall.
Back we go with the Gold Bugs. Boomers in a press now as Goss able to get away from it. He goes inside, right hand, had it blocked away by Laredo. Quickly ahead to Talley. Talley couldn't quite control the pass as he saved it from going out of bounds, but Kyler Martin, the receiver on that. Connor Adair now on the right wing, had a scorching hot end of the first half, but now has the 6'7" Gaines on him. Dribbles inside, right side, steps back, won't shoot it. Back out to Kyler Martin. He hits a three. Kyler Martin, his second three of the ball game. As they get things going here with a three-pointer, now only trailed by 7, 36-29. As Talley inside right hand got Hamilton to jump on the fake and went inside for an easy deuce. As in the press, Laredo got a hand on it and then tried to go for the loose ball, and they're going to call a foul as he hit Goss on his way down.
How about the evolution of Luke Talley's game this year on the offensive end? We know he's going to come in and work hard defensively, but you could see week by week he's gotten more confident offensively. Nice little hesitation move there.
And to your point, not only confidence on his side, but with Coach Gaines leaving him out there so much, you know, to begin the year, not getting a lot of minutes, and now in the starting lineup, you know, that's a testament to, you know, him working so hard. And speaking of that, he tried to get a steal and just ran right into Connor Adair. Helped him up, said my bad.
Gave him a little phenomenal forearm right there for those wrestling fans out there.
As it is a foul on Luke Talley, his second, team second, 38-29, 6.5 to go. Boomers lead by 9. As inbound to Goss. Goss has it on the Woodward W, setting the offense up, going against Laredo. Dribbling left side, back out Adair, guarded by Gaines. As Adair been the focal point of this offense, steps through, got Gaines to jump, and stepped through for an easy deuce. And he got Gaines there.
And the control
quickly ahead to Hutchins, wide open right corner three, bottom.
And Gaines knew it was good, left the hand up.
41-31, 10-point lead. Steal off the inbound. Gaines gets an easy two. Quick 5-0 run there for the Boomers. A timeout, Coach Doan. As Alva looked like they were starting to go, and then Boomers had a quick run there, needed it. They up by 12, 43-31.
Great Plains Bank, heritage, trust, respect. Those are the things that make Great Plains Bank great. With deep roots across Oklahoma and Texas, they are in touch with communities in which we live and work. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop for your best lawn, porch, or patio. M&D Enterprises and Lawnmower Shop are your people. They carry everything you need. Make your greenscape that little piece of heaven you've always dreamed of. Locations in Woodward, Ken, and Weatherford. Great Plains Bank, M&D's powering Boomer Sports on Z92 KMZ FM Woodward and Boomer TV this season.
41 43-31, 12-point lead for the Boomers over the Alva Gold Bugs.
There's a one in there somewhere. It's okay.
There's a one in there somewhere. You know, there's only 15 seconds left in the timeout. There's a one in there. It was a good start, really, for the Gold Bugs here in this third quarter. A good answer right there from the Boomers.
Cut it to 7 at 36-29. Then, like I said, all of a sudden the Boomers fire up a quick 7 points. And it's a 7-2 run. Put it back up by double digits.
Someone making a presence of his name. You know, we didn't really talk about him a whole lot in the pregame. Connor Adair. He's showing a lot of craft, a lot of skill, you know, a lot of poise there. Got gains to jump with the step through. Having a great game is Connor Adair, essentially keeping these guys in it.
17. I wonder, I haven't seen Mr. Matt Adair's father in the crowd, so I don't know if he's here tonight, but he's got to be proud. Proud Papa. I don't think Matt could pull that off in his prime.
Oh, don't say that. As Boomers in the press to begin things out of the timeout. And Kyler Martin can't get past half court before 10 seconds. Boomers forcing a turnover.
Out of the timeout, now driving Coach crazy. You draw up a play in the backcourt, make sure you get in front, and you can't even get out of the backcourt.
On the other end, that makes Coach Gaines happy. You know, executed that defensive play. As Boomers now have it, Laredo been handling the point guard duties for the most part. Over to Talley. Talley dribbles back to the top. Laredo now over to Reed. Reed left side, trying to get it inside to Gaines. But now he gets it over to Laredo, right corner. Entry pass to Hutchins. Hutchins couldn't get it to go. Hard fall there. Defensive rebound, Hamilton ahead to Adair. As he quickly, Hutchins getting back so fast, gets the steal, and Gaines with some room service on the other end. That two-hand flush.
Up and down hard once again, making it look easy, Caden. Ooh, and almost a steal. Goss got tripped up.
Got tripped up by Gaines, and they're going to credit him for his third foul, team's third. But nevertheless, 14-point lead now for the Boomers, 45-31, just over 5 to go in the third quarter. As Boomers, a great response after the Gold Bugs kind of came out hot. Inbounds, Adair to Hamilton, quickly to Kellen. As Kellen, right corner, back to Adair. Adair thought about a three, steps inside, got it to go. Connor Adair, another two points. As he now up to 19 points for the Gold Bugs. 45-33, 4:40 now. Reed has it for the Boomers, and we're going to have an off-the-ball foul on Kyler Martin as he was trying to deny Caden Gaines the basketball.
And again, Alva trying really hard to stick with Caden. Jack Kellen did in the first half, but picked up fouls for Kyler Martin now, same thing.
Inbound to Gaines from Reed. He dribbles right side, getting inside, just imposing his will as he can't get his, bump shot on the block to go. And Alva back the other way. Goss back outside to Hamilton, over to Kellen. He dribbles inside. Had the up and under. Tough lay, and he's going to get a foul call. And that one's going to be on
again, Aaron
Laredo.
Yeah.
That's going to be his second. I think the crowd thought it was going to be on Gaines, and that was going to be his fourth.
Yeah. Aaron's
some
second
craft there from Jet Kellen. A lot of hang time. He's at the free throw line. Refs having a discussion on who the foul is.
This isn't about you.
And they had a tech early on Cole Reed. I wonder if they are discussing, some discussion going on, and they do give a tech to Caden. Wow. So that's 2 technicals today on the Boomers.
And the Boomers are just flabbergasted right now. I mean, they can't believe it. Quite frankly, we didn't see anything here, but
we're
not on the court.
Exactly, we don't hear what's being said per se. So wasn't any action, I don't think.
Jet Kellen set to shoot the 2 technical free throws. As I think we're going to have another technical foul on Coach Gaines.
Wow. Yeah, she's discussing with Pfister. So 3 technicals on the Boomers in this game. Getting a little contentious here on the Boomer side.
As Kellen's first free throw is good. I mean, they got a chance to get 4 points on the board here and make this just an 8-point game.
You got to get you guys calmed down. You can't give this one away based on the technicals.
4:25 to go. As Kellen's first 2 free throws are good. I believe Connor Adair going to shoot the next 2. 10-point lead for the Boomers.
points for Conway.
Just 20 points lead. All scorers was anyways. Now up to 21. Now he's got 2 more shots.
Yeah, because he has, I believe, 5th foul.
Yeah, Kellen was shooting his 2 free throws for the shooting foul. Later gets his 4th. 6-point swing. Goldbugs convert all 6 free throws.
This is where if you're Woodward, a good timeout here, because let it get to a 6-point game, like I said, a 6-point swing, and you got to calm everybody. Right? Take a deep breath. We talked about it. Athletically, you're better than this team. Experience-wise, you're better than this team. That's not a discredit to Alva. But senior night, the emotions are a bit high with some of these guys. You got to take a collective breath, calm everybody down a little bit, right? And because you can't let this slip out of your hands like this.
Yeah, and you talk about calming yourself down. Coach Gaines I'm sure she's doing that. She's just, hey guys, calm down. The 6-point game, you know, that's on me too. I mean, Coach Gaines did get the technical foul as well. So
yeah, it was more of a defense of her kids.
In no way, you know, screaming at these guys or anything like that. Hey, calm down.
Well, and you look, and you think, well, why is this big, right? It's senior night. Your playoff periods are released on that. You're trying to shape up before these playoffs, right? You are a team that has won 3 straight for the Boomers, 14-7, a chance to go to 15-7 tonight, with a chance to maybe finish the regular season at 17-7, which would nearly match what you did last year. In your regional, by the way, you've got teams like Weatherford, Bethany, Cassia Hall, Oklahoma Christian School, and Ionola. That's all the ranked teams in your regional and potential area. You got to have some poise against those type of teams.
Out of the inbound, Goldbugs get it. Left corner to Kyler Martin. Bounce pass over to Adair. Adair dribbles in left side. Thought about a left elbow jumper. Now gets it to Goss. Goss going to go up and not get the foul call. And we are going to have a foul on
Trace Hamilton.
Trace Hamilton down low, bumping against Laredo. And saying they got a little bit too physical. Now Tally set to inbound for Laredo as the refs have the Woodward Boomer fans worked up just a little bit. Tally left side. Over to Hutchins. Hutchins dribbles in right, back outside. Had it tipped away by Goss. Goss immediately double teamed, trying to find somewhere to go. Had it taken away by Hutchins as Hutchins to Graff. Graff to Tally. Right hand layup. Big layup from Luke Tally. Luke Tally, right place, right person.
And there's maybe a stabilizing sequence for the Boomers.
8 points, 47-39. 3:40 to go here in the third quarter, as it has been quite the third quarter here in Woodward, Oklahoma. Adair has it, guarded by Hutchins. Double teamed by Reed, steps through. Kellen outside for 3, just a bit short. Offensive rebound, Adair, and just gets it up easy too. Right place, right person once again.
25
fell right into his hands.
For Connor Adair.
25 points for Connor Adair. Ahead to Reed in the left corner. Jumps back to the right and can't get his jumper to go. Offensive rebound. Laredo now out to Graff. Dribbles right side, stops, pops. Won't go. Offensive rebound, Tally back up and in. Big rebound from Luke Tally. He's in double figures.
Can't sing the praises enough for Luke Tally. You know, the talking and all that, he doesn't do that. He just keeps operating. He keeps rolling.
Goss splits the double team. Right-hand floater puts Goss on the board now for 2 points.
Hard to believe that's
Hutchins wide open. Right corner 3. Bottom. Big 3 from Gage Hutchins. Now up by 9 are the Boomers.
And 12 for Gage. He joins the double figures with Caden, Cole, and Luke.
Goss the other way. Hutchins, the intensity on defense. Goss at half court. Hutchins in his face. Left corner, Kyler Martin. Wide open 3, just a bit too short. Offensive rebound, Hamilton. His putback shot won't go. Kellen fighting for the offensive rebound. And, apparently had it tipped out of his hands by Luke Tally. A couple substitutions for the Goldbugs is Coleman Gassford, Tucker Hannaford. Going to check out Graham Goss, and Kyler Martin. And Grayson Roach, a quick substitution from Kayla Gaines. As Luke Tally's going to get a breather, as Tally's had some solid minutes. Sets inbound is Gassford. Bounce pass to Trace Hamilton. Now out to Hannaford. Hannaford has some trouble. Finally corrals it. Now right side to Connor Adair, he tries a right wing three, just a bit too long. Hamilton, the offensive rebound, back up, just a bit short. Reed, the defensive rebound, quickly in transition is Reed. Down coast to coast, and he's going to draw the foul. And that foul is going to go against,
and they will
number
get
14, Tucker Hannaford.
Tucker Hannaford, yes, his first.
Good job from Cole Reed, pushing the pace there. Got the rebound. Saw that he had some numbers. Split a double team, got inside, got the bump at the free throw line now with his first free throw falling down. And that Boomer lead back up to double digits, Tyler.
And again, stabilize right off this sequence. Give credit to Luke Talley after the timeout, getting a couple big plays to help that Boomer defense doing their thing, and the momentum starts to flow again.
Reed missed his second free throw. Rebound taken by the Gold Bugs. Quickly ahead is Connor Adair, as he's had the ball most of the time for the Gold Bugs. Dribble handoff with Hannaford. Hannaford dribbles inside, kicks it out. Kellen for three. Air ball as gets the graph ahead to Hutchins. Hutchins going to have an easy right-hand layup. Good contest from Connor Adair. Got back fast, but to no avail. Hutchins with an easy deuce. That Boomer lead up to 12 now, 55-43. Minute 38 to go now. As Adair now has it for the Boomers. Dribbles left side, just stops, pops, can't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. Back out Kellen in the left corner. He dribbles out. Cross-court pass over to Gassford. Gassford dribbling left side, stops, looking for somewhere to go. They're going to say he traveled with it.
Great
Good
defense on
from
the
the
tier.
Boomers.
Yeah, I mean, that's Grayson Roach, Cole Reed stepping up right there. And now Talley after a short rest, back in for Grayson Roach. Talley obviously playing super strong. You want to keep him on the floor as much as you can right now.
And if you're the Boomers, after that, sequence of technical fouls, you only allowed one basket.
Yeah.
Great job. Approaching a minute to go here in the third frame. Laredo has it now, takes a screen from Reed as he miscommunicates with Reed, just throws it away. That's a turnover on the side of the Boomers. Just under a minute now, 55-43. Boomers lead by 12. Adair going against Hutchins at the right elbow, dribbling inside, back out to Vermillion. Vermillion over to Hannaford. Hannaford to Gassford. Gassford's right corner three, just a bit too strong. Tally the rebound. Now to Hutchins. Hutchins in transition, and he carried it.
Yeah.
And hit the three, too. Just a little unlucky. Lost it.
Yeah, and he knew it. He was trying to get gathered for that three.
And Hutchins, one of those kids, if he disagrees, he might argue a little bit. Had nothing to say about that one.
Right. Yeah, he knew what it was on that one.
Goss back into the game now for the Gold Bugs, along with Kyler Martin. Got them a quick breather.
As Hannaford and Gassford, the two out. For out.
Right to R. As Goss has it the other way. Dribbles inside against Graff. Graff denies him there. Back out to Adair on the left side. Dribbles right side. Connor Adair gets fouled by Cole Reed. Reed got him on the hand. Adair going to be back to the free throw line. And that's also Cole Reed's fourth foul. 28.1 seconds to go here before the fourth quarter here. Here's Adair. His first free throw is good. Now up to 26 points on the night.
What a night. Career high for Connor Adair.
Grayson Roach checking in. Cole Reed going to be sitting for just a little bit. As that Boomer lead 11, 55-44. Connor Adair's second free throw misses. And Roach has the rebound. Ahead to Graff. 25 seconds here in the third quarter. Graff has it right side, dribbling inside against Adair and got bumped by Tucker Hannaford. And that's going to be just Alva's fourth foul, so no free throws yet.
Second on Hannaford.
Woodward can't afford to foul anymore here in this third quarter as they have 5 team fouls. Graff set to inbound underneath his own basket. Gets it to Hutchins on the right side. He dribbles left side. Right hand layup is no good, but got hit from behind. Slow to get up, but he's all right.
Yeah, it took a bit of a shot. He got sandwiched by a couple of Gold Bugs there.
5 team fouls on both ends, so free throws from here on out, the rest of this 18 seconds.
This whole 18 seconds.
It's a long time.
For some, maybe.
Hutchins, his first free throw rattles in. Gage Hutchins, a good free throw shooter. When he gets into the line, you just expect him to knock those down. That Boomer leads now 12. Gage Hutchins has 15 points on the night. 56-44. Hutchins' second free throw falls down. 18 seconds. in this third quarter. 57-44. Goss has it in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Adair, stolen away by Hutchins, and Hutchins can't quite keep it controlled as it's now down to 12.3. As Kyler Martin sets it inbound, Boomer's pressing, trying to not let him breathe at all. Just can't find anywhere to go is Kyler. Bounce pass to Goss. Got a timeout from Coach Doan.
Didn't like you were seeing. Again, trusting the freshman to inbound it, but Boomer with that press doing a good job. Smith & Co. Auction and Realty. They are Oklahoma's real estate and land auction experts. Smith & Co. is your top choice for all your land auctions and real estate needs. Call them 580-254-3975 or email Ira at smithcorealestate.com. Also, Northwest Glass, from residential and commercial glass to auto glass, doors, and mirrors. Northwest Glass has you covered. They do it all with expert care and quality service. Stop by 611 Texas Avenue or call them at 580-256-4324. Northwest Glass, Smith & Co. Powering Boomer Sports this season.
Not willing to let anything up here. I mean, they're most pressure they've had all night right now. 12.3 seconds to go. Goldbugs, quite frankly, can use a basket. Coming out of the timeout, Connor Adair sets it inbound as
Cal was already on. He had to run to it.
He does get it into Kellen. Now to Goss. Has had it stolen away by Gage Hutchins. And Hutchins going to get an easy layup to end this third quarter as Goldbugs can't get anything out of this. As that's going to take us to the fourth quarter. Boomers up by 15, 59-44. Hutchins pumped up. You have the fourth quarter after this. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.
Nothing like being from Western Oklahoma. It's family and community. It's spring storms and winter wheat. It's fall football and summer baseball. And there's one bank that really understands our area. Bank of Western Oklahoma. We've been locally owned from the beginning, and we still are. When you need a bank that understands your unique life, choose Bank of Western Oklahoma, the bank that works as hard as you do. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Woodward Steel, your tri-state leader in steel, wants to remind you that in addition to taking care of all your steel needs, Woodward Steel carries other important materials such as stainless, aluminum, 4-inch to 6-inch PVC pipes and fittings, and so much more. If you're in the shop or out in the field and in need of fabrication materials, don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call 580-324-8005 to talk with our staff, or come visit the shop Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 210 48th Street in Woodward. Woodward Steel, your trusted tri-state leader in steel.
9:44 ahead of this final frame. Goldbugs set to begin things here. Adair inbound right in front of the scorer's table. Or excuse me.
In front of us.
Opposite of the side of the scorer's table. So he inbounds it to Kyler Martin. He's trying to get it back to Adair. Hutchins not letting him breathe. Adair had his way so far here in this game. 26 points. Still has it near half court. Can't find nowhere to go. Double teamed by Graff and Hutchins. Over to Kyler Martin, left corner, inside to Hamilton. He spins right, fading away, right-hand jumper. That one won't go. Good rebound from Roach. Now to Graff. Graff brings it into the front court. He dribbles inside against Hamilton. Kicks it outside to Laredo. Laredo wide open, just a bit short on the three-pointer. Graff, the offensive rebound, steps inside, falling away, right-hand floater. That one won't go as Kyler Martin gets the defensive rebound and is knocked down hard by Laredo.
Slap that elbow, too. That doesn't feel good, right on the old funny bone.
And not very humorous that one is.
No.
Just kind of wrong place, wrong time for Laredo. Didn't mean to hit him. Martin going to have to come out, get that elbow looked at. In comes Tucker Hannaford.
Third foul for Laredo. First of the quarter, obviously, for either team.
Try to say Laredo 10 times fast.
I'll pass.
Sets inbound Adair. As he goes all the way down the court to Hannaford. Hannaford can't control it, and that's going to be a turnover. Adair had the right thought. Hannaford got behind the defense, just a bit off target. Because they're going to say Hannaford didn't touch it. So Boomers going to get the ball back on their side of the court, right in their own basket.
You'll live with that all day.
Absolutely. Hutchins sets inbound. It's Hutchins, Roach, Talley, Laredo, and Graff on the court for the Boomers. Laredo has the top of the key. We got an off-the-ball foul again on Jake Graff. So going to be a turnover for the Boomers as we couldn't see it. The ref, quite frankly, was right in front of us, blocking our view.
Yeah, and the ref, I could see, told Jake knock it off. So didn't like how he was working off balls. Second foul for Jake, second of the quarter for the Boomers.
To Hamilton, back to Goss. Goss can't control it. This Boomers press is getting to the Goldbugs right now as Goldbugs having trouble crossing half court. Boomers inbounding right at the end of their own bench into Laredo. Laredo dribbles inside, back out to Hutchins. Hutchins right corner three. That one rimmed out. Offensive rebound, Talley and Hutchins to Laredo. Laredo with the floater. And we had a little bit of a tangle up right there, but Laredo for the two off the glass. As Boomers back in that press, Goldbugs finally get out of it. Kellen down the other way. Can't get his shot to go. Gets his own rebound off the glass for an easy two. 61-46, 6:30 to go here in regulation. As Graff now has it to Talley. Talley will try a three-pointer, just a bit long. Kellen the defensive rebound. Now to Adair. He'll bring it up for the Goldbugs. Cross half court, guarded from Roach as he dribbles left side. Stops, step back three-pointer. Just a bit too strong. Goss fighting for the rebound, and they're going to be a foul on Aaron Laredo as Goss gets inside. A bit of, not the biggest guy. Got knocked around a little bit, going to draw a foul. As Jesse Treese checking in for Laredo as Laredo's got 4.
He does. So you got 3 Boomers with 4. Cole Reed, Kate Gaines, Aaron Laredo, all 4.
6:19 to go. Boomers up by 15. 61-46 as Goss inside. Bumping against Roach. Got up a shot. Couldn't get it to go. Gets his own rebound. As Goss going to try a left wing three. Just a bit too short. Hamilton the offensive rebound going against Roach. Falling away jumper. That one's good. Tough shot there from Hamilton.
Made it look easy. He liked that look.
They did. 61-48 now. Just under 6 to go. Talley comes down, pulls up a free throw line jumper. Won't go. Hutchins fighting for the rebound. And they're going to say last touch by Hannaford. Boom, that ball's going to stay here.
Somebody got passed in for the Boomers.
Nobody wants to. Graff said fine.
He said I'll walk to it.
Graff inbounding at the kind of in the corner 3 spot on the right side. Over to Hutchins, top of the key 3, just a bit short. Offensive rebound, Roach. And he got fouled as he went back up and got it to go. Roach going to have a chance for a 3-point play.
First basket of the night for Grayson. Way to hustle on the boards.
Kind of get some deja vu, a putback, if you will.
Yeah, what a great moment on the season that was.
Roach
4th foul on Jack Kellen, by the way.
To convert the 3-point play. Just a bit long. Talley offensive rebound as he dribbles it back out. Now to Graff. Top of the key, dribbles inside. Splits the double team. Right-hand layup. Won't go. Defensive rebound, Hannaford. Now to Goss. Goss crossing half court, pushing in transition. Gets inside. Floater blocked away from Talley as it lands in the hands of Hamilton. And Hamilton back-to-back buckets for the Goldbugs.
Great defense by Talley, but like I said, Hamilton just Johnny on the spot.
63-50 as we approach 5 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Graff has it inside that 8-foot range. They're going to say he's fouled by Hannaford. And that's going to be Hannaford's 3rd. He's got a lot of people in foul trouble right now.
Yeah, it's going both ways. It's been a physical contest on that. Obviously, the Boomers with the technicals haven't helped themselves in that matter.
Inbound set is Treese under his own basket. Now to Hutchins. Hutchins' right-hand floater just a bit too strong. And now Treese going to get hit with a personal. Jumped on Hannaford's back. There's no over the back, so we can't call it that. But
just a loose ball foul.
5 minutes to go. 63-50, your Boomers lead, 13. Goss bringing it up for the Goldbugs. Bounce pass to Adair, just a bit too loose as Hutchins takes care of that one. Makes the defender fall, and Hutchins gets the easy right-hand layup to go.
I got the student section fired up. 20 for Gage tonight.
Defense led to offense there for Hutchins, as also the defender on the ground. 65-15. Hutchins, as you mentioned, 20 points now. Adair has it. Good defense from Treese. Yet another steal. Oh, Hutchins almost had another one. Adair able to corral it. Steps inside with a tough right-hand floater. Out 28 points now for Connor Adair.
What a move. He's been absolutely on one tonight. He's been fun
fantastic.
to watch.
As Graff has it now over to Treese. Now Roach left side. Bounce pass to Talley. Flashing is Hutchins. Goes inside. Talley. Right-hand reverse. Got blocked by the rim. Couldn't quite get it. Had the spot, though.
Well, and I think maybe a gold bug got a piece of that, too. It looked like it came out a little weird.
Defensive rebound credited Adair to Hamilton to Martin. Goss, right corner three. Can't get it to go. Goss, just not his night. As fighting for the rebound is Hannaford. We got a little too physical and we'll call Hannaford for a loose ball foul. Kate Gaines setting to check back in.
Fourth foul on Hannaford. Great job by Grayson Roach. You talk about earning a foul. Boxed out Hannaford, made it kind of impossible for him to really get at that ball. That's why he got that foul.
Couple substitutions now for the Gold Bugs. Cooper Pinko and Owen Vermillion back into the game for the Gold Bugs. And Gaines subbing in for Treese. As Treese going to take a seat. 3:50 to go. 65-52. Gaines immediately back into the game and gets a left elbow jumper to go over Kyler Martin. He's got 17 now.
He's got fresh legs, and he's saying, hey, it's time to close this bad boy out.
Gaines wants to get up to 20, I'm sure. As Pinko has the top of the key for the Gold Bugs over to Kyler Martin right side. Dribbling, trying to get it inside to Adair. Finally does, but Adair had to come out. Top of the key. Now dribbles right side, getting into the corner now, looking for somewhere to go with it. Just pulls up in the corner. Cash! Connor Adair, despite his team being down 12, he's got 31.
By the way, we've identified Matt Adair in the stands. I asked him where Connor got these moves. He said, oh, I taught him. I said, sure, Matt, sure.
Hey, he might have.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
Hutchins on the other end, tried to get inside, got bumped. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Gage Hutchins. So they're going to say it was on the shot, and that foul is going to be credited to number 25, Parker Grimsley, but we don't.
You mean Owen Vermillion?
Oh, I'm looking at the girls. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah,
Owen.
But now
they are going to correct it and say out of bounds.
Say out of bounds, okay. Or at least foul on the floor. Yeah.
Talley inbounds to Gaines. Left corner three, just way off. As fall into the hands of Cole Reed. Over to Talley, and Talley got the scoop layup over the defender for not an easy 2.
12 for him tonight.
As Adair has it now to Pinko. Pinko looking for somewhere to go. Gets it inside to Kyler Martin. Kyler Martin steps in, had it blocked away by Roach. Over to Hutchins. Hutchins all the way inside to Cole Reed. Tried to lob it up. Cole said, no, I'm good. And put it back up, though. Now 71-55, a 16-point lead as we are under 2.5 to go here in the fourth quarter. Adair has it against Hutchins, left side, as he's going to go into work, trying to get inside, spins back to the left, bounce pass to Hamilton. Hamilton's going to try a 12-footer. That one won't go. Roach the rebound. Approaching 2 minutes. Now Talley in the front court. Cross court. No, Talley going to keep it. Had it tapped away by Pinko. Corralled it back. Down to Cole Reed. Now inside to Roach. Roach back to Reed. Reed with an easy lay.
Goodness.
Beautiful ball movement. Lead now 18. And now Cole Reed up to 16 points on the night.
What a wild game of momentum for the Boomers. Been kind of a weird one, but you look up like I said, it's an 18-point game.
Absolutely. Hamilton going against Gaines, trying to get that float shot to go. That won't. Roach with another defensive rebound. Now to Reed. Hutchins corner. He's going to drive in right side. Had it poked away by Pinko. Able to corral it back. Bounce pass inside to Roach. Roach gets the easy 2 off the glass.
Why not?
And that's going to do it for most of the starters here for the Woodward Boomers. As we got a couple substitutions. Excuse me, not quite.
We don't have the deepest bench tonight. You've got Dawson Heckert, Austin Rowland. The only other trio you've got of guys is Jesse Treese, Crosby, Reed, and Colton Bowers that haven't played yet. So not just a hugely deep bench tonight.
Well,
Also,
Heckert,
I will inform
Rowland.
you we're being spied on by Mr. Adair. He's checking in on us. He's wiretapped our broadcast.
We're also being spied on by Mr. C.J. Montgomery.
As always. But, credit to the Boomers, Ely, for this final round. We mentioned it, momentum was a little weird. They let Alva cut it down to 6 off all those technicals and righted themselves, took a deep breath, and built back that momentum.
Dawson Heckert, Austin Rowland, and Colton Bowers
there he is, yep.
into the game now for the Boomers. And the only starter left is Caden Gaines. Excuse me, now there's actually 3 starters back on the court now for the Boomers, as Heckert and Rowland credited the start tonight, as Rowland actually got the steal. As Austin Rowland chucked up a half court after the timeout, as having a discussion. I believe Kayla Gaines wanted a timeout just to get Crosby Reed.
Yeah, trying to
into
get
the ball
Crosby
game.
in. He's the only one that hadn't played tonight.
As I think the Boomer squad's trying to get Rowland to shoot one.
They're trying to give him a
Inside,
basket. The
inbound to
senior.
Reed. Over to Rowland. Rowland going to shoot a 40-footer. Just a bit short. This crowd would have erupted.
Student section definitely would have.
As we've got some substitutions as well on the Goldbug side of things.
Oh,
Number
what a
12,
save by Coleman Gasper.
Stetson Martin,
That
as
goes
Gaines,
right to Gaines,
had some
yeah.
room service on the other end after a steal for an easy two-hand flush. And that's going to do it. 77-55. Just about 40 seconds to go here as Goldbugs trying to just get a shot to go, as they have gone cold here in this fourth quarter. That's number 12, Stetson Martin, his straightaway three. Not going to tickle the twine.
Speaking of
As
straightaway,
Dawson
Dawson
Heckert just pulled up from almost half court and almost got it to go.
I think they think they're in part of the shoot for loot contest we had earlier.
2 close shots, couldn't get them to go. Number 20 for Alva, Ashton Farrell plays quarterback for him.
Yep.
His layup wouldn't quite go. As Vermillion fighting for the rebound. Now to Gassford. Gassford over to number 22, Davion Logan. Logan dribbles inside, back out to Martin. Martin over to Gassford, and that's going to do it. Fourth quarter buzzer sounds. Your Boomers are victorious by a margin of 22 points, 77-55. We got your post-game stats after this. You're listening to Boomer Basketball, Z92, and Boomer TV.
and then they're going to get a full team picture with them. So really neat there for Kate.
This is wild. Kid's only a sophomore.
So only a sophomore.
And he's already got 1,000 points. I mean, that's unheard of.
He's on pace for some good numbers. But continuing through some of those stats real quick for some of those seniors getting in the books as well. You had Dawson Hager with 3 points, Aaron Laredo with 3. Grayson Roach had 4. This one for the Boomers. On the Alva side, to tell you what, how about Connor Adair? 31 points tonight. And at times, he had the hot hand. I mean, we talked about it. SGA, Kobe, whatever you want to say. He was hitting some shots.
31 points. And I'm sure he shot well from the field in terms of percentages. In that first quarter, I mean, he couldn't get anything to fall.
Right, he could have had well over 40.
Yeah, imagine he, had that going the whole game. But, yeah, Connor Adair, I mean, that's a solid kid. I mean, he's got a lot of talent. Just a junior.
Coming back.
And, coming back next year, 2 freshmen. They're going to have some time to grow. That Alva squad is, they've got some potential. They've got some, a future to look forward to, and I think it shows a lot about your Boomers to win by 22 tonight.
Trace Hamilton with 10 points as well for Alva, the senior, 6 for Jet Kellen, and Kyler Martin for the Bugs, as they are now 7-16 on season. Woodward, they've won 4 straight. They went to 15-7, and they'll take that 4-game winning streak into tomorrow, as we will be on the road with Garden City. That will be the opponent tomorrow up in Kansas, long road trip, but Ely, we're going to make it. Maybe CJ, he's looking a little rough right now.
I think he said he's already broken all 3 clipboards. So I think if I buy him a couple more, he might go with us.
But anyways, that'll be a lot of fun tomorrow in Garden City. Again, game times 3:30 and 5 for the Boomers. Girls up first, obviously, and the boys will follow after that. So it'll be a good time in Garden City. We'll have it on Z92 and Boomer TV. We'll have both of them ready to go for you. With that, folks, we'll step aside for a final break, come back and get you a look at what's ahead as well for the rest of the week. It's Boomer Basketball, Z92 and Boomer TV. Confirmed the Woodward wrestling team joined us Monday with Michael and friends on K101, Michael in the morning, and they've got regionals coming up next Friday and Saturday. So get a chance to check in with them and kind of see what's up before they head into that. So that should be a lot of fun for sure. And don't forget, we saw the announcement today, the Boomers, and we'll talk more about it as we go throughout, but they'll be playing next Saturday, a week from tomorrow, to begin that district against Elk City. 6 and 7:30, of course, got Garden City tomorrow, and then on the road Tuesday night as well against Anadarko. We'll close the regular season. Ely, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
I'm just ready to go to sleep. I'm glad you're not. I'm glad you're not going to hold me hostage and keep me here all night long.
Yeah.
At least I don't think you're gonna.
We'll see.
But no, just a great win on the Boomers on the boys' side, and the girls showed stretches.
Some good things. Some really
showed
good
stretches.
Things.
They're in that third quarter. Looked like they was going to come back and win it. But that Alva squad, they
so
stay
tough.
poised. Coach Jones, he's a great coach, a great winning coach. That Alva girls team knows how to win. So, losing to them is not something to hold your hats down. So, look forward to tomorrow, though.
With that, from our partner, Ely Noel, did a phenomenal job tonight. Dakota Wagner back in the studio handling the production. Myself, Tyler Riggs, and all of us at Tri-State Media and Boomer TV. We hope you have a great rest of your night. We'll catch you tomorrow afternoon in Garden City. It's been Boomer Basketball on Z92 and Boomer TV.